Hello, the internet. Welcome to YouTube. Welcome to this, another Athletic FC World Cup watch-along. Very excited to be here today for France, Germany. No, it's not France, Germany. We thought it'd be France, Germany, but of course, very disrespectful to Paraguay. Of course, Paraguay versus France. That's the game that we're going to be talking through later. We've got a special guest joining us shortly. But for the time being, before kickoff, Seb and I, who I'm joined by incidentally.
Oh, hi, Joe. Yeah.
Seb Stafford-Bloor.
Hello, Joe.
Yeah. Also, JJ Bull's here.
Hello.
All right, how's it going?
Yes.
Yeah, terrific. Terrific news. In about 20 minutes, JJ's going to talk us through the teams. He's going to head over to the board and have a look at the France and Paraguay team. But for the time being, to get us started, Seb and I we've spent actually quite a lot of the afternoon already off camera playing EAFC 26 Rush Mode, which Seb introduced me to.
Kind of fun.
I've been winning.
Kind of fun.
I've been winning because I'm a hero.
You won one.
No, I won two.
No, you won one.
Two.
No, one. You lost the other one.
Did I?
Yeah, you lost one in normal time, and then you lost one by golden goal.
It's exactly the kind of thing that I would do, though, isn't it? Is remember a loss as a win.
Redacted your brain. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. And JJ Bull has kindly said that he will engage with the chat.
I will engage with the chat.
So, chat, if you've got questions or anything, you want to talk to us, you want to talk to JJ. JJ is your conduit for any of that.
Oh,
so
hello to my wife,
to
who's in the chat.
hello to Seb's wife.
I will engage with Seb's wife.
There we go. Okay, kicking off. Here we go. We're kicking off. We've actually started already.
One was a racehorse. 1-2 was 1-2. 1-1-1 race and 1-2 1-1-2.
Incidentally, we should say that this is a rush mode, right? Which is like what, four outfield players and a goalkeeper.
It means you have to play it very fast, Joe.
There's a lot of laughing, I find.
Yeah, we were laughing a lot. I've scored already. That's an example of laughing.
When we laughed earlier, we laughed with a bit more bass.
Yeah.
Not quite in that sort of falsetto laugh.
I felt like there were more stakes in the game earlier as well. But
now I feel there's more pressure.
You're being more jovial and cartoonish now, whereas before you both wanted to win.
Yeah. No, I mean, I actually do want...
As instructed to by our dear leader, I need to keep reminding everyone why we're doing this. We're doing this because they just love playing FC 26. And it's something to entertain you with before the game
to
happens.
entertain ourselves as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Get
it's very fun.
out of it. And it's also a challenge for us to not swear.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's really hard to not do that when you're playing the game against
You love a swear as well, especially, right?
Oh! Sorry, I also should modulate.
First question. Who has the nicest hair in the office? Seb.
Me.
No.
Done.
Come on, it's me.
What, in the whole of the building, not just in this part of the office? I mean, I think you're in for a shout there, JJ. You've got good hair.
I have
got
hair.
professionally messy hair, I would say.
Yeah, it's very cool. He could have been
I think it's meant to be neat, but the way I live my life means it can't
Come
be.
on, no,
He
it's
could have been
not.
in one of
I've
those
seen
sort
you
of
tidying
indie
it.
landfill bands from like 2003.
Indie landfill.
Yeah, I liked all those. Big fan
And
of
it's
those.
another goal. Yeah, I swear these were competitive off camera.
They were.
Competitive. I guess. What do they call it? Stage fright.
It's more that contractually I'm obliged to lose to you.
Of course, yeah.
Because that's how a lot of things in Tifo world.
It's a bit like how Infantino has to have the camera on twice again.
He just mandates it and no one can do anything because there's no recourse against his authority.
No!
I don't like it. I'm going to defend the pass.
To be clear,
that's the same.
Seb is Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah.
Obviously. And Joe is Liverpool.
He would always pick Borussia Dortmund. I picked Liverpool because I thought they were a good match.
Hey, JJ, how come when England play you're not there? It's because they don't want me near here when they're playing.
They're bad.
My analysis is too good. Yeah. And my chat too entertaining. It would make
joviality is too much when it goes wrong.
They don't wish to have me there. Ryan is floating around today, but he's not on here right now.
How is that? Ryan's gone downstairs to let our special guest in.
Yes. JJ, what was something that got cut? Give us 3 examples, starting with the worst one. Okay.
Oh, no.
So, the first one I can think of that got cut was, they're all Joe going on rants about.
Don't ever say what got cut. You mustn't ever say. People don't understand. It's not because we don't want to share it. It's because we can't.
Another question from the chat is, where is Scotland now? It is north of England, where it shall remain. And it's a beautiful place.
Yeah, to be fair, even if Scotland did leave the UK, it would still be north of England.
It would still be, even if it did move and leave, it would still be there.
Yeah.
Right where we want it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was quite nice there. A little cut back around the byline.
Yeah, not bad.
Again, just another reminder, everyone, we're just playing this because it's entertaining before the real football begins.
Thank you.
Best kit of a World Cup team? Well, now, that's a good question because there's lots and lots of them that are great. I'm wearing one of my favourites, which is the Curacao away top.
It's very nice, that.
I love this one.
Awful. No, the game.
When did you get the Curacao away?
As the day it came out, I went to the Adidas shop on Bond Street and
Did you?
bought it.
You
straight
queue up,
away.
did you? Okay.
Yeah, I got the last one that was large. It was left, and it's mine now. I also think the Scotland away one is one of the best ones from the tournament. People seem to like that one too.
When you say it's mine now, it makes it sound like that is actually a second hand.
No, this is mine first hand.
But there's always
I own
been
it.
yours. Yeah, okay.
What else is a good strip? The Japan away top, also fantastic. Adidas has done a very good job this
They have
summer.
knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, the Germany home kit I think is quite tidy.
Yeah, I actually like the Germany away kit. My wife doesn't actually agree with me about that. She doesn't like it as much, but in fact, not that it'll ever be seen again because Germany have gone home, but very nice. Very nice.
Yes.
bit of work.
Oddly, you know what? Most people get worse at the video game when they're chatting, but Seb's actually better when he's distracted.
It's a
which is
tactic.
interesting.
It's because I'm too analytical and too in my own head when I play EFC.
Yeah, sure.
It's just too much going on.
There's too much happening in your
Yeah,
head. Yeah,
exactly.
this isn't good for me.
Well, it's more tight than the other one was, I think. Oh no, I guess we just had loads more goals in the other one.
Last
Well,
one
there's
was
still time
funnier.
left. There's still time left here.
I can't seem to control Julian Brandt. Okay, there we go.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Where is Kate? Kate is not on tonight, which I agree is a shame. But she will be back.
Oh,
How long have we got? 2 minutes.
Kate's back on Friday, I think.
Kate's back on Friday. That's good. Mexico at home kit is also a very good one. Yes.
Offside.
Where would you recommend someone visits in Scotland? Well, now.
Oh man,
Edinburgh is supposed to be very.
Edinburgh.
you
is-
got to go
Very
to
nice.
all the nice places.
Yeah,
Some really
I would
nice
avoid the bad
places,
places.
Where does Train Spotting get filmed? Because that doesn't look great.
Some of it looks great. Do you know the scene where they
Parts
go
of
on the
it's-
train?
Part of it is in Edinburgh, right? But not the.
I think it's based around Leith. I'm sorry if I'm wrong about that.
Okay.
Leith's really nice now. Yeah, Edinburgh's.
Because they're Hibs fans, aren't they? Like they're Hibs fans. Train Spotting.
Yeah, so it'd be around Leith.
Yeah.
So Edinburgh is like I would say the most European of the Scottish cities. It's the most. It's
very hilly.
It'll seem the most familiar to anyone who's been around the many countries of Europe. It's a bit like Lisbon in a way, actually, because it's very, very hilly. Yeah, but it is fantastic. I love that place.
Do you know what I watched the other day?
Was it Train Spotting?
No, but for the second time, it might be the third time actually, I watched T2, Trainspotting 2.
Good film.
Do you know what? My hot take about T2 is that it's one of the best sequels ever made. I think it wasn't very popular.
It
at the
is a
time.
good sequel.
It's
Terminator
so
2.
smart. T2, so smart, really clever. I love all of the creative ideas that have gone into making that film.
I love the continuity of the characters because
Yeah.
for to keep it faithful after such a long time was
Yes.
really quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, and also to not try and better what you've done. Do you know what I mean? To not get
Yeah,
caught in the same
absolutely.
trap that most sequels do.
And also, like,
No.
all of those actors really kill it.
Yeah.
Does Scotland have a Warwick Castle as well? It has several beautiful castles.
got many.
One of them's in Aberdeenshire called Dunnottar Castle. If you look at that one up, it's a good castle.
It sounds like it's not a castle though.
It is a castle. It's
Because
on.
it's called Dunnottar Castle.
I can see like the forearm
Or-
of our
or
special
it's
guest.
run
the
by
forearm of our
otters.
special
Yeah,
guest.
yeah,
Oh
it's
my
definitely-
god, that's exciting.
It's
Go on.
run by otters. It's on the coast in Aberdeenshire. I recommend you look it up. It's a beautiful site. One of the highlights of Scotland as a whole.
Right.
So you should also go to Aberdeenshire to see Dunnottar Castle. There we go. I've done my bit for the tourist board.
There you go.
I will accept my $1 million.
Is that how much the Scotland Tourist Board pays? I don't think it is.
How much the
I think they'd pay in pounds for a start.
I've got a good agent who negotiates fantastic deals
I don't know that you do.
with the Scottish Tourist Board.
Isn't Seb your agent?
Seb is my agent, but I have high regard for his negotiating skills.
Big mistake.
Oh,
This is just an embarrassment.
This
Seb. This is actually a
no,
walkover
you're not
embarrassment.
wrong. It is an embarrassment.
Are the etymologies for the Aber and Aberdeen and Aberystwyth the same, i.e. mouth through rivers?
Abergavenny.
That is correct. That is exactly what it is.
What was it, JJ?
Aber means mouth of.
That's it.
Yeah, so like I think
That's nice.
Inver is the other one.
That was nice.
Aber.
Bit of pride clawed back there.
Let me just double check I'm correct there actually, because I know that you can use. So Aber and Inver are both similar words in the northeast of Scotland. Used for meaning the mouth of. So like Inverurie is the mouth of.
Ooh, I nearly had a bit of a
Uri.
swear there.
we nearly broke the swear.
Had a bit of a
No, get him. Yeah.
No,
I got him. Do you see
Yellow.
that? Yellow. It wasn't even in the box. So you can't have
I
penalties.
was too busy engaging with the chat to notice your
Thank you for
hijinks.
engaging with the chat. Let me just get this guy. There you go. Fantastic. Surely he's off now, is it?
Question to Spider: when are you continuing the movie pod?
Do you know there are episodes being released of the movie podcast now?
Oh,
Yeah, this is like an MLS penalty.
it is. Yeah,
That's cool.
that was cool.
But I'll be back. We actually recorded one the other day, although I forgot to watch the film, so we ended up not talking about that film.
Very well played, sir.
Thank you, and we're very well played to you also. How long have we got? Okay, we've got a little bit of time until the thing.
Should we
I'm
bring
gonna
in
go
our special
outside.
guest?
I'm going to go outside and get him. But can you guys keep chatting to the chat?
I'm
and
going to
then-
chat. I will engage with the chat.
Thank you.
No. What else have we got? You got any questions for
Yes.
Seb? We've got Seb Stafford-Bloor, international man of journalism mystery here.
Should we switch places?
You can
Jacob?
ask him anything. Do you want to?
Yeah,
Why?
just because then there are fewer people in the room and it might be easier.
For
Because when we
easier for what?
for switching places when the room has more space available in it.
Oh, I see. Why do you want me to not be on this seat?
No, I do very much, but Joe told me, and as we know,
We must obey,
we
dear
must
leader.
obey Joe. So I was told to occupy that seat.
I will not
He's
go
going
against
there.
his wishes.
No,
I will not
I'm too
risk
afraid.
the wrath, the fury of Spider. You happy?
Yes, it's a good audio bit. This is great.
There we go. Some excellent engaging with the chat now. Please put your copy over my laptop directly over the top of it. Would be fantastic.
That was great.
Okay. Need to check all these questions before I read them out loud. That's obviously very important. Where's my camera? Oh, there it is. Okay. What have we got? Where can you find Joe's movie podcast? I think it's just on all the places where you get podcasts. So that's good. Seb Stafford-Bloor, do you prefer Ur Wully or the Bruins?
No, I found a more interesting question. So someone wants to ask what I think of Jurgen Klopp criticising Julian Nagelsmann during the World Cup.
Yes,
Now,
that is interesting.
I don't know how much he criticised him. I mean, he did criticise him quite a lot in the beginning, but then that's kind of his job. He was there to be a pundit rather than to be a sort of to just clap along. At times he took that role really seriously to be a pundit, but it was awkward. It was a strange thing because usually when you've got someone competing for a job, you usually don't have them interviewing the person whose job they want on pitch side during a World Cup. So it was pretty strange and voyeuristic. More interesting, rude. Yeah.
Joe is here. He's currently outside of the room, so you just simmer down. He'll be back with our special guest. Also, Ryan is here somewhere in the room. We're just getting ready for soon. I will reveal my expert knowledge of Paraguay versus France
We missed
before the game.
I have been instructed there is some ceremony going on before this game, so we should switch over to the. I think it's on the iPlayer. This one.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and also let's get off Joe's victory screen from.
Oh, I see. We'll do more of
EAFC.
this then,
Yeah.
no?
No.
Okay. What was your favourite footballer cocktail pun the other night? Was it Steve Bold-fashioned? I think it was Steve Bold-fashioned. It's a very good pun
Yeah.
for a cocktail.
Arnold Cole Palmer.
Wow,
Not bad, right?
really good.
Thank you, man.
But then also, no, I guess Arnold Palmer is not a pun because it's just named after.
Yeah, I was just using
golfer.
words.
But that came straight off the dome. That was great.
That was great. Yeah.
Any thoughts on the debut album Contact, released by Tellison in 2007? Yes, one of my favourite albums. I am close friends with Tellison. I used to go on tour with them as a teenager. Love that album. If you have Spotify's or the Apple Music's or any of those, you can listen to Tellison. In the drinks breaks, Seb, could you give a summary of the game in German? Is your German at that level these days?
Can have a go.
I would like to watch that.
But can have a go.
Yeah, we can have a look. Again, you can give us all your questions now because we're actually looking at them and able to engage with them before we get fully engaged with the football, which is why we're all here to watch. Although apparently we can't because of technical difficulties, which we will fix.
We will give them such a fixing.
Yes. I've been entrusted a long time on my own just to talk. Oh, hello. How you doing?
Okay, you got Mike as a good.
Oh, yes.
There you go. This is JJ.
Nice to meet
Yes.
you, JJ.
Hello, how you
How's
doing?
it going?
And
Hey Jacob, it's nice to meet you. I'm trying to stay on the microphone while I say hello to you.
Yeah. I don't want to. I don't know what to do with that.
So these are super directional. You kind of want to speak like.
I'm just engaging with the chat. I'll
As close to your mouth.
I'll answer another
Like this.
question.
Yeah.
Speak for a moment on Frightened Rabbit, Biffy Clyro and Franz Ferdinand. Love Frightened Rabbit. Used to hero worship Scott Hutchison.
You're a big Biffy fan, aren't you?
Yeah, well, it used to be. Yeah, I mean, I've not as much.
What
as I am
happened?
now. They got bigger and bigger, and then Biffy were always like a band that played 2,000 cap venues that were.
And it made you feel cool to be part of that too.
No, we just loved them, and then you just sort of changed. Like they changed and went quite stadiumy, and I think no one resents them for it because it was good, and also they've written some hits, some pop hits.
Yeah.
But I think there was a time when Biffy was for me, and now it's for like everyone. They played their biggest ever gig yesterday.
And you're kind of into excluding people, just generally.
Do you think so?
Yeah, you're that guy. I think.
I don't think that's very true.
You know, when there's something good.
Talking about Biffy Clyro.
Yeah. Well, I like those. I was asked about it in the chat. That's why you told me to engage with the
I'm
chat.
sorry. Yeah,
I have done as I was requested.
Also, I have to apologise. It was the least formal welcome of all time for our special guest, Jacob Hawley, stand-up comedian from the podcast Screen Rot. Sorry, it's because I was re-logging into the PlayStation so we can actually watch the game. Can you chuck me the... No, man, I got it. There we go.
I was enjoying the Biffy Clyro chat.
Yes. Are you also a Biffy fan?
I similarly was, and then sort of lost them, and I've never really thought about why. I
I'm going to
mean,
get back into it again,
yeah.
but I just love the older records.
It kind of feels like an era of sort of like lager rock that isn't. Do you know what I mean? Like when Kasabian was like a sort of new and hot, fresh thing. Do you know what I mean?
That feels.
Yeah. I saw them at a festival last year. They sort of they had like a bit of insomnia in there now. They've got like dance music as part of their set now. It's gone mad. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, everyone started doing that. I mean, everyone realizes that EDM's like the way forward.
Okay, right. We've got the big game is not far from starting. JJ, do you want to go over to the board and do some team stuff?
Sure.
Fantastic. Also, when the game starts, you've got some headphones there on the table that you can use to listen to the commentary, because otherwise we're trying to avoid broadcasting anything we shouldn't by accident. Have you been able to watch much of the World Cup so far?
Yeah, I've watched. I sort of at the start of it. I don't know about you. With some of the politics around it, I was sort of trying to not let it get me.
Right.
But it does just get you, doesn't it? It does just get you quite quickly. It's like, oh yeah, this is too good, man. Yeah, I've been watching quite a lot of it recently. I've been staying up later than I should.
It's exactly what happened with Qatar as well. I remember the lead up to Qatar. Maybe the whole 4 weeks before it, all of the pieces that were published, all the videos were about the circumstances of the World Cup, the stadiums being built,
The workers,
all of that stuff. And then it's pretty much as soon as the football started, it just takes you over, doesn't it? It's the best sports washing event of all time.
Yeah.
Amazing.
There is a reason that some of these nations invest in it. It does work. Football, it will get you, football.
Totally, yeah.
Because also by sort of 2-3 weeks in, if you're not watching, you kind of feel left out. Right,
Yeah.
like it consumes people. It becomes a sort of focus of conversation.
My wife doesn't appear to feel left out.
She doesn't. No.
No, and I'm not even in the house all day. She's absolutely fine.
Of course, you're not allowed back in the house.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's.
Just leave that there and let people imagine why that might be.
I am allowed in the house. JJ, are you ready to show us through the teams?
Yes, there's a player's name I've forgotten, which I wanted to mention, but we're going to ignore that.
Let's zone in on that player. Who is it?
It was the lad who did very well, I think made his...
Mbappe.
he made his full debut for Paraguay in the last game. He was great in defence.
I'm already lost.
I can't remember his name, and
Never
I
mind.
can't remember if that stat's even true. So good job on a live stream.
I haven't actually seen the teams. Who is starting for France?
Well, for France, I think we should start with Paraguay. They're the home team.
All right, let's start with Paraguay.
Come on now. Favouring the big teams.
Yes.
like a true dictator.
Yes.
They're going to line up in a 5-4-1, I think. So a lot of people list them as a 5-3-2, but I don't see it because there's no second striker. Cubas and Diego Gomez are definitely central midfielders. Another thing I've seen in different... I'm just calling out all the formation places out because they've got it wrong. Because Almiron will start on the right because he always does, and Galarza will be on the left like he always does. I think. I'd be very surprised if that's not what happens.
Okay.
This is going to be... you're going to see a Paraguay team trying very much to derail France at all times.
Hope so.
They are not as good as France.
No.
But they are going to make sure that France are fully aware that each of those individual players are there. They're going to say hi to them in varying levels of friendliness.
I mean, this is something that not all teams that have played against France have managed so far in the World Cup.
Well, this is the thing. And like, having a back five it makes sense. I was reading about this earlier. I can't remember who wrote it, so sorry for stealing your work. But what you get is with France, there's a lot of this whole relationist versus positional argument. Basically, he's just letting the attackers roam around because then they can create things themselves. It's lovely to watch. So you'll get like Mbappe, Dembele, and Elise will all mix and merge, and you might have the person holding the width. You always have someone holding width on the other side, but other players will push forward.
Sounds pretty positional to me.
Well, I mean, what is it? It's just playing football, right? You have players in different positions, but they're relating close by to each other.
Yeah.
Like, is it? I don't know. I don't get it. The whole thing's fine.
I think both of them are a combination of both of them. I mean, that's the...
Yeah, I think probably exactly the same. I think having one or the other, but I'm sure there's an extreme version. Anyway, it's not a debate for me to have because I don't belong in that world. So here we go. But then when you get is them dancing around, and so what you want probably, because the most dangerous passes are going to be like through these half spaces. So a lot of teams target the areas between the fullback and the centre back. But if you've got a centre back in that area, therefore you'll have to do it to this bit instead.
Yeah,
so
sure.
A slight deviation, that'll be fine. This will be again. I've been wrong most times. I've said I think this is what the game will look like.
Yeah.
But what it'll actually look like is him attacking him, just trying to make the game horrible and break it down. Yeah. The new rules that you've got in place, you can't pretend to be injured for a length of time.
You can't. You mean you can't like stay down unless otherwise you have to go off the field for a minute?
Yeah, I think that'll make a difference today because normally if you're Paraguay, you'd be like, whenever you get a chance to go down, just milk it, let it last a bit longer than it needs to, and you can slow things down and derail them. Because if France get into a rhythm and start pinging the ball about and passing it everywhere, that's when they'll be in trouble. And Ciso is a lone striker I'm not sure about. I'd imagine he'll drop deep to try and help them get out of attacks. And again, this is where normally you're trying to look for a big target man to play off of. But I think this is what will happen is he'll have to drop in deep. When they attack, France are just, I mean, obviously they're so good and they've got so many great players that'll be able to pull them apart. Yeah. So if they're going to beat them, they'll do something like what Cape Verde did and just go with like full passion, full aggression, make it horrible to play against, and then charge forward, take your chances, Almiron, ping one in from 30 yards. That's the most likely thing. And Ciso's their creative main hub. But he's also their only striker. So if I'm correct.
Well, I guess also like the thing that we saw in France's last game against Austria. No, who did France play last?
Austria.
It was Austria.
Yeah. No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Sweden. Was simply that Elise and Mbappe just combined to find space that wasn't.
It takes them a while to break into it, but it takes them a while to get into it in that game. About 30 minutes in, when they started, they just took off. They just sort of like let Sweden come into they let the lion into the house. Yeah. They let it roam around, and they're like, "This lion's useless." Right. And then they could just score goals. That's a perfect analogy.
There you go.
Also, so there are some changes in the last game. Tchouameni's not there. Right. Kone's in. And I bet you're going to ask me, why is that? I bet it's because...
I was going to ask, because Rabiot played instead of Kone in the last game, right? So this is like now a third rotation.
So now they've got them here. So like Tchouameni sits mostly at the back, or he'll just sort of patrol this area here. Yeah. I don't know if there's a reason for it that's to do with suspension or injury. I don't think so. But I think most of it is going to be that Rabiot will go to the last line quite a lot, but Kone will win the ball and then move forward with it. So Tchouameni tends to win it and play a very sideways, normal, safe pass.
He can beat players too, JJ, as well.
Kone?
Yeah.
That's specifically what I mean, So he'll win it and
such
go
a useful sub to have in there because he's like, I remember when he was at Gladbach, really, really great player, expected to go straight to the Premier League, never really worked out. But last couple of years at Roma, he's become exactly the player he's supposed to, so I can't wait to watch him. Yeah.
I think you'll see a lot of Dembele dropping out to drag the players with him, and Koundé will overlap, and you'll probably get Kone going in these positions here. Elise trying to pull out wide. All these forwards will probably pull out to different areas that you don't expect them of to try and pull markers with them, and then that's when unlikely players like Digne and Koundé will turn up. But, I mean, Paraguay will know that, so they'll also be expecting that. So maybe they won't.
Perfect.
No,
All right, thanks, JJ. He comes to sit back down. There we go. I was just, I'm going to stick my headphones on to listen to the commentary now, but I was just enjoying seeing the shot of the VARs who no longer are allowed to look at the camera. I don't know if you noticed the difference with those, Jacob.
Oh, they're not allowed to turn in their little office.
At the beginning, they were.
Stand and focus now.
Yeah. So like at the beginning, they were looking at the camera, but then I think one of them made a symbol that he wasn't supposed to make, and now they're all forced to just pretend that the camera.
We should say he said it was an inadvertent symbol.
It was an inadvertent.
He wasn't trying to
What
communicate.
was it? Was it a sort of ring with his fingers?
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah.
What is that? Does that mean something bad that I should stop talking?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
I think in the 90s,
Younger,
it meant-
smarter people on the internet
Right,
said it
well,
wasn't a good symbol.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, sorry.
I think it's a
sorry.
symbol that has sort of like, to my knowledge, has changed in meaning over time.
Right.
And but who knows? Yeah. Anyway, he said it was an inadvertent, but every time I see them now, just staring at the screen and not at the camera makes me laugh.
I'd quite like if they brought that in for the Premier League next season. So I'm still of the understanding that in the Premier League, the VARs are in a van somewhere.
Yeah.
They're in, aren't they? In
Stockley
Park. Are they in like mobile homes in Stockley?
No,
Park?
it's like if you built your own sort of Sim City, like business district. That's
Right.
kind of what Stockley Park's like, with sort of artificial lakes and stuff. And it's this very nondescript 5-story building.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I was hoping it was the van, man. There's something beautifully English about a camera
Just
sort of panning from the
parked
outside
outside
of
a
stadium.
Okay, we have commentary now. If you want to hear, you can choose not to. Some people prefer the silence.
I like the silence.
I don't like the silence.
I can't do both. I can't do the live and the commentary.
Really?
So yeah, I don't.
I'm very used to tuning people out. I don't know.
Too many voices.
Can't imagine
Yeah.
how.
Just an extra
Thought
one.
I'd add one in there.
Can't multitask. Jacob, have you ever upset anybody on your podcast? Like, because I've watched some of the clips. I've seen
Right.
like you take aim at a couple of people.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever kind of?
Oh
snapped
yeah.
back?
Oh, we've had all sorts. Yeah. I mean, we try and for people who aren't aware, I do a podcast with another comedian where we talk about social media, and we sort of focus on a different social media star each week, and we always try and find something redeeming and lovable about the people we talk about. But then naturally, we do end up taking the mick quite a lot. But yeah, people have sort of fired back. There was a dating host. A dating host. He's like a dating coach. Oh, probably Nate. He's called Gary Gunn.
I don't know him. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'd recommend checking it out. It's fantastic stuff. He pays female actors to stand next to him, and he sort of coaches you through how to chat them up. It's great stuff. And we obviously did an episode taking the mick a bit. And he basically sent us an email where he'd pretended to be a member of his own staff who we worked out didn't exist, threatening us with legal action from the office of Gary Gunn if we didn't give him £200. And it's just not quite enough money to believe it's real.
I've heard a lot of people do that though when they don't have an agent or representative. They have like a fake name for replying to emails.
Yeah, right.
you
Yeah,
know?
I think he'd gone for Linda as well, which
Linda.
again, it's too close to just being Linda from accounts. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Incidentally, France found quite a lot of space there in the box.
I would definitely have gone with a
it.
bigger figure.
Yeah.
Because that's not like £200. It's like, it's inconvenient. I'm
Yeah.
not scared of the £200.
No, exactly.
Right.
Yeah. It's not enough that we'd have paid it.
Yeah.
Like if he'd have asked for 30, we'd have just given him 30 quid. But again, if you're going to look legit, it has to be £5,000.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah. It has to have a bit of a punch to it, right?
Yeah.
Chouamani is also injured, so that's why he's
Oh, okay.
the main reason he's not there.
That will help. But you never know. They may have made the change for the reasons that you said.
I think it suits
him in
them.
there anyway. Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Because against Germany, look, Germany were bad, but also a lot of what Germany did was didn't cut through lines. I think actually they played 55 crosses, which was the most in World Cup history during a single game since
Right.
Oh, really?
66. Yeah, according to Opta, who are pretty dependable with stats. But yeah, that describes just how little they were able to create during that game. So I guess Kane's kind of a, fortunate replacement.
Well, maybe what we see here is what we expect to see for most of the game.
Yeah.
Like
I was about to say,
almost all of the 21 players in Paraguay's half, right?
They'll be really fired up Paraguay though.
Have you watched any of the other France games, Jacob?
Yeah, I watched the was it Tuesday evening, France, Sweden.
The Sweden game, yeah.
Yeah, God, that was so good.
They were really
it's I've sort of got to a point with France where I've accepted how much better they are than England, so I don't have any kind of rivalry of trying to pick holes in them. And there's such a fun I know you've just been playing FC26. They feel like a video game team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
let's
yeah.
get all the fun attackers in. Two sort of fairly decent guys who can just run around behind them, and then it's a fairly decent defense. But it's such a fun team. And I
It's
think
kind of outrageous, right?
Well,
How
and
much talent.
I sort of, 2 or 3 years ago, I sort of wondered what post-Giroud France would feel like.
Yeah.
Because it sort of got to the point where you felt like you had to have a Giroud to make Mbappe
The guy
work.
that didn't score.
But then, as you say, there's just so much movement in that front line now, and I'm really, as an Arsenal fan, I've kind of got dreams of Bradley Barcola, so I'm quite enjoying watching him.
I'm going to ask you about that on the podcast, by the way.
Man, he's so much fun.
Oh, at least he's done him.
Ooh. You feel like an early goal probably kills the spectacle a little bit. Obviously, keep watching the live stream.
Unless France go on to score many goals,
Yeah.
which would be nice.
See
Also,
Rabiot
like
in the
Paraguay
box?
have to come out, right? If that happens,
Yeah.
I don't know if it does. I mean, maybe it makes the spectacle.
I don't. Even if they go 1-0 down, I don't think Paraguay will change what they're doing at all.
What if they go 4-0 down?
They'll not change.
Okay.
Honestly, they'll do exactly the same. Because it's the best way of them scoring. Otherwise, this is too dangerous. You see Rabiot in the box, they're getting a header on it. He's basically like the Giroud of this team now.
Rabiot is the
Even though he's
Giroud.
midfield.
He's the focal point.
Yeah, in this sort of game, he'll be the one that gets his head on the crosses and stuff like that. That's kind of funny.
I always think with France as well, it's quite rare that in the international game that you've got like a nation team that you think maybe is better than like a lot of the best club sides, right? It just doesn't happen as often anymore. Whereas I feel like France would beat Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? France would beat the winner of the Premier League this year.
Like the way people used to talk about the Brazil team with Ronaldo,
Yeah,
Adriano, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo,
yeah.
Kaká,
Yeah.
Janino.
It kind of feels like that team,
Roberto
actually,
Carlos.
doesn't it, in a way?
little bit.
Yeah.
Just fun.
It does.
Like it doesn't quite fit together, but it still really works, which makes it fun.
Yeah, it's also a good reason for us all to hope that players like Elise, I mean, obviously Mbappe wouldn't go back to PSG, but I just don't want PSG to keep collecting all of these really good French players. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Spread them around a little bit.
Yeah.
Send them to Arsenal, right?
Well, I'm also kind of sad that Elise is not still in the Premier League.
Yeah.
It's like he's such a nice footballer to watch.
I wonder if he'll come. Like Seb, has there ever been any thought that he might leave Bayern?
Yeah, I mean,
Seb covers German football, by the way.
Yeah,
As well,
right.
So
Because there was the mad sort of Real Madrid. He's the Galactico, and as soon as the guy gets elected, oh no, he's not the Galactico. Fair enough.
well, it's really difficult because when that came out, obviously the figure was sort of 150 million euros, and Uli Hoeneß is the honorary president of Bayern Munich. Just said, you're not having him for 200. Like there isn't really a price for him, and I suppose, like in the sort of the PR sense, once you've gone that bold in saying a player's not going anywhere, you can't really back off it.
Yeah.
And I think also for a club of like Bayern's financial size, you can afford just to say, yeah, he's not for sale, because they don't need the money, and he's got a lot of contract years left. He's got no release clause. I certainly can't see it this summer just because it would cost. I think we'd have to break the world transfer record really, which is still 222 for
It's the Neymar.
in
Yeah.
euros. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think.
How old is Elise? Is he 24?
It's 25, 24, something
I
like
think
that.
he's
One of the two.
Slightly older than you think he is.
Is he?
Yeah.
How old is
He's
he
one
now?
of those
24 years
suspiciously,
old.
susceptibly old people.
Let's Google
Susceptibly
Michael
old.
Oliver.
How old's Michael Oliver? By the way?
Probably.
That's funny.
We should play the game. How old is Michael Oliver? He's the most 42 looking man I've ever seen.
He's 41.
Oh, he's so close.
Elise is 24, so you are bang on actually.
So I sort of feel that Elise might be too young to stay at Munich forever.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I just can't picture him. It like Munich being the last stop in that career.
I feel like when you're a superstar like that, you should do the rounds,
Yeah.
Unless you're Messi, you should just stay at Barca the whole time. But otherwise, you should definitely do the rounds.
I think with him at Bayern, like now is kind of a good time for a player of that ability to be at Bayern because you could legitimately win the Champions League. If it was a different era or in like 2 or 3 years' time when maybe Kane's not there anymore or he's sort of 35, if it was a slightly weaker side, then you'd probably make the argument, yeah, I'd give Real Madrid a go, PSG, come back to England possibly. But I think he's good there for now, and I hope so too because he's such a joy to watch.
Kone went down on the outside of the box there.
I saw
Stayed down for ages and then got up like.
It turns out he's absolutely fine.
Looks like he's saying he was hit in the throat.
Yeah, referee didn't care.
Quick game, Joe. Top 5 record transfers in men's football.
Producer Ryan says top 5 record transfers. Well, we've got top five producers. What did you say? Top five record transfers in producer football. Well, we've got 222 million euros with Neymar. Is surely Ousmane Dembele 130 million's in there?
Mm-hmm.
I assume so. It's not in here for some reason. I don't know why.
Get out of it. Where are you getting your list from Transfer Marks?
I wasn't, but I'll get it now.
This guy.
Alexander Isak is on there.
Yep.
Oh, maybe Wirtz on there? The floor is open.
Nice pronunciation.
Wirtz?
I've been you down, yeah.
Florian Wirtz.
'Cause you went Wirtz for a long time.
Yeah, I've never done Wirtz. That's incredible.
Ousmane Dembele was third, sorry.
Huh?
Ousmane Dembele third, 148 million euros.
Thank you.
Oh, so who's second?
Who's second? Is it not Isak, is it?
Isak is fourth.
Isak's fourth.
5 million euros.
Is Wirtz fifth?
Nope.
No.
Elliot Anderson would be more than Birds, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
That's
fifth.
it now.
No, wow.
Have they paid it yet though?
Yeah, went
yeah.
through.
It's
Yeah.
went through.
135 million
You
euros.
say that like you've got seen the credit card receipt.
And I think, am I correct in saying 135 million euros is 116 million pounds?
I think so.
This guy knows his exchange rate.
Well, I only
He set a stall out really.
He's about to go on holiday.
I can't do that with
Right.
any other figure.
If he wants anyone to challenge him over exchange rate, everyone's backing off that
No,
now.
I just heard a fun suggestion the other day, and it was on TalkSport. But I heard a fun suggestion the other day that the reason City paid 116 rather than the more rounder figure
So
of
there wasn't
115
115.
is to avoid the 115 thing.
There is another player who also cost 135 million euros.
There's 135
Oh.
for another player.
Coutinho.
Yeah.
No, to Barca.
Yeah. And there's one more. You're missing the second most expensive player of all time.
Wait, so who was he? Which was he?
He was joint fifth with Elliot Anderson.
Coutinho.
Yeah.
Oh, we were in euros.
that
My bad.
exchange
Okay,
rate
exchange
again?
Euros.
Okay, so we're still missing number 2.
This is relentless from France, by the way.
Yeah.
Do you want a big clue?
Yes.
He's playing today.
Oh,
Mbappe.
Mbappe.
Yeah.
God's sake.
That's one of those weird transfers.
I
where
thought he went
I
for
kind
free,
of
you
didn't know if
know.
there was a fee. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
just feels
because
like
he went there for
prolonged
a year
there.
on loan first, right? Before it
180 million
before it became
euro.
permanent. So everyone sort of
Yeah.
like by the time it went through, everyone kind of lost interest in it.
Yeah.
The rest of the top 10,
Yeah.
João Felix 7th
Okay.
when he went to Atleti.
Is he 7th, 8th, and 9th?
Jude Bellingham 8th. Florian Wirtz 9th. Enzo Fernandez 10th.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then Eden Hazard when he went to Real Madrid.
Eden Hazard. Oh, he fell off fast, didn't he? How much possession would you estimate that Paraguay have had, JJ?
Sorry, what?
How much possession would you estimate that Paraguay have had?
11.
11%.
I was
Yeah.
just thinking
Is
of
that right?
Find out.
have they completed a pass yet?
They had the early chase where Tifo chased them up with
Lower.
less. Wow.
It's 10.
Ah.
No way, 10%.
That's so close to. Looks like I'm a genius again. Oh,
They've completed 7 passes to versus 115. There you go. And that was Barcola, right?
Yeah, it's Barkler making the run. Do you quite like they've done the number 12 on the shirt for Barkler, similar to Henri back in the day for France?
He's still got Doué to bring off
Reading
the
the tea
bench
leaves?
from this team.
Yeah,
it's
it's crazy, isn't it?
outrageous.
It's crazy. So the other thing about this game is that it's possible. I haven't actually heard the broadcast coverage to confirm, but it was possible that this could be the hottest World Cup game ever played.
I've heard potentially thunderstorms as well and rain and
Possible.
weather delays.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, there was a great. There was like a good article about it on the Athletic. I saved it. Let me. Yeah. Here we go.
Adam Crafton's piece. I think.
So this is this piece is this one's actually by Aaron Menkowski, you know, the meteorologist that's doing, I think that's the meteorologist who's doing a column. He says the pitch, so like the actual floor during the match, will be even hotter with the field temperature possibly exceeding 43 degrees centigrade or 110 Fahrenheit, and the air temperature could be up to 38 centigrade or 100 Fahrenheit. And also, the main threat from the potential storms as well could be damaging winds. So it's a heat concern for fans, players, referee. Severe thunderstorms also possible. So hopefully it doesn't get delayed, interrupted, whatever.
And thankfully, Kaya hasn't fallen asleep inside it.
Yeah. Very good point.
How did Screen Rot start, Jacob?
Screen Rot started. So I'd been a comedian for about 7 years at that point, and I decided that I wanted to start doing something online, having sort of banged my head against the wall of radio and TV for a few years. And I was going to do it on my own. I had the idea of it almost being like late night radio.
So just monologuing.
Yeah, almost like I quite like listening to Craig Charles. If you listen to him on radio too,
Yeah.
late at night on a Friday,
He's
Saturday,
amazing, yeah.
picking out old like soul and disco records.
Yeah.
But instead it's just me picking out like my favourite reels from the internet that week. Do you know what I mean? But then someone taught me out of that, thankfully. And then
I don't know, it sounds like a good idea.
I've picked up my one of my very good friends and a comedian I work with a lot, Jake Farrell, who we'd worked together a lot. And then we started it in my spare room on filming it on my phone. I think out of the first 30 episodes, I think only about 20 of them actually had video because the phone kept either going on to lock mode or running out of storage. It's amazing it worked in the end because it was so bad in terms of how we were trying to do it. We filmed, I think, for the first year it was just on a phone, so I couldn't afford a camera.
We filmed this podcast on a phone at the very beginning as well, on 2 phones.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Slight upgrade from yours.
You'd have to change them over halfway through.
Yeah.
I mean, we were 2 idiots in a spare room. It's amazing the Athletic were doing that. It's
We weren't at the Athletic then.
Oh, I
It was
see.
before.
Sorry.
Yeah. They bought us cameras when we.
I see. Right. Sorry.
No,
That was the cost of the
yeah, just the camera.
Yeah. No cash in the offer.
You may have an iPhone now.
Too soon.
Tifo was originally independent, and then it was acquired by the Athletic.
I see. Right. The kind of inverse football cliches.
Yes.
Joe establishing some kind of independent credibility there. It's like we weren't just some corporate creation.
I see. Yeah. I mean, the Athletic does tend to come for everyone in the end.
Yep.
Have you upgraded to cameras now?
We've got one camera, yeah.
No.
We've got one, and then I mean, to be honest with you, I think the vibe of ours, we've been sort of studio shopping recently. We've just sort of set up somewhere, but we wanted to keep it single camera. We wanted to keep it feeling quite grotty.
Yeah, it's hard to find. It's also hard for those things to like look and feel unique when you just go into the podcast studios everyone else uses in London, because they all start to feel like they look exactly the same, don't they?
Yeah, we did our first one in our new studio, and it's actually the same studio that they do. It's one of the I don't actually remember what it's called, but it's the same studio where they do one of the ex-manager podcasts. It's the one where they've got Tony Pulis.
Oh yeah.
Is it called The Gaffers?
I think so.
It's
yeah,
called something
it's
like
got
that.
it's has it got Pardew on it as well?
I think. I'm not sure it's Pardew.
No, not Pardew. Am I thinking of the Uber Eats advert? Maybe I am.
I don't know. I mean,
I haven't lived in England for a long time, but if Alan Pardew's advertising Uber Eats, I might move back.
No, he was. There was Pulis, Alan Pardew, and Sam Allardyce were in an Uber Eats advert.
Yes, that's correct. That was.
They were in dressing gowns, and Pulis was wearing his big coat.
Yeah.
And it's called The Managers.
It's called The Managers.
Yeah, Mick
Who's on it?
McCarthy and Tony Pulis.
Oh,
That's
Mick
Mick McCarthy and
Mick
Tony
McCarthy.
Pulis. And I think they often get another ex-manager on with them.
Amazing.
I think they've had Sean Dyche on there as well. But so at the moment it does look too generic, where the one we've just recorded. So we need to get some more like stuff to make it. I want it to look like a bunker. Do you know what I mean? I want it to look.
Got it.
We're gonna get a massive flag behind us and loads of stuff like that.
I'm really glad that I criticised the look of those studios before finding out that you just used one. That was.
Well, no, but I do agree.
blunder.
I agree with the sentiment that you should try and avoid that. I think the sort of generic. It's just sort of like just strips of wood, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's always that, just sort of strips
The
of
sound
wood.
wood,
Yeah, the sound wood.
Oh, very
Hey,
close
16
there.
minutes in, Paraguay haven't really given up a decent chance. I think they probably take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been okay. Nice and
That's
compact.
true, right?
Yeah.
It does feel like the whole game's taken place in their half, but I can't think of a.
But I find it quite.
Has there been a shot?
There
has not.
No shots.
No.
That is a bit of
No.
a surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, and now 16% possession. There we go, moving up.
They're getting into the game.
Yeah.
Dembele's tried a few of those kind of like sort of chipped through balls into the box, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And there's been one or two crosses, but you kind of think if France are playing balls in the air into the box, you're probably doing all right. Do you know what I mean? If that's how they're
exactly
trying to
that.
break you down, you're probably doing okay.
And that ball, like, unless you land it on about, I don't know, 30 centimeters square, you're probably not going to create a chance with it just because there's so little space in the box.
Yeah, especially with Paraguay 5 at the back.
Yeah.
We've got France's second corner now.
I mean, they do have six
They've
players.
given it away immediately.
There's 6 players inside the 6-yard box.
Yeah. There was a bit earlier where they had a backline of 8 with players like jumping out to challenge.
The field tilt percentage for this game so far is 1% Paraguay.
I still don't know what field tilt is. When people talk about it, I pretend I know.
Just nod and go, yeah.
It's
Oh, the 1% field tilt.
Oh, mate, well done, Paraguay.
If you had to guess what it was, what would you say?
Every time someone talks about it, I think very literally about some sort of field
Right.
tilting.
I mean, but isn't that's not a terrible way of thinking about it? Because isn't the whole point
Yeah,
that,
but
like,
that's the extent.
it's all the
to which I
momentum
think
going
about
in
it.
one
The
direction?
best way is to, like, when you're looking at the pitch, imagine that all the players are marbles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Tilt.
there you go.
But that is exactly what I do.
Yeah.
Right? But then
But then you've intuitively
Oh,
understood it,
wait.
right?
What's he rolling about for?
you went super Scottish there.
Honestly. He'll be up in his heartbeat. He'll be fine.
Let's have a look and see on the replay.
I think you're harsh there.
I-
I
do
think
you know,
you've got a bit of a whack.
I think that
Jojo.
can hurt the toes.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that hurts.
Yeah, but you don't roll about like that. Like, if he stood in his foot in the
Oh.
pub, he's not going to start rolling around like that, is he?
That looks a bit painful. I mean, I would do.
It-
It's the
it-
kind of thing where you grab your
He's-
toe.
He's doing exactly what I said they do. They're just trying to buy the time.
The way Barkler kicked him there, it was almost like a performance. It's like he half volleyed him with the outside of his boot. It was such a nice connection on his
It's
face.
like a slither of capoeira or something.
Yeah, if he'd have connected with a ball and finished with that, that'd have been one of the most gorgeous half volleys in this tournament.
There's a new bit of injury like performative repertoire. Like players, I don't know when they started doing this, but they started doing this thing with a hand.
Right.
Like it started maybe like 15 years ago, and it's become so
15. So not new.
well
Just called
new
it new.
relative. I'm
You are an
41.
old man if
Yeah,
you don't
exactly.
know it's
So,
new.
but they've started doing this with their hand.
You're younger than Michael Oliver. There's something wrong with that. That doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't feel we needed to go in that direction. I brought a kind of a good faith point to the live stream, and you know.
You know how you moved to Germany and haven't spent as much time with us recently?
Yes.
Have you noticed JJ's arc of becoming incredibly frustrated with fouls and he really hates it now.
Moved into proper football man territory. It's excellent.
That's a
Welcome, brother.
proper sign of aging, isn't it?
I'm just actually an adult.
Just hate all that cheating.
Yeah.
I don't like it either, but I like to pretend to like it just to upset JJ.
Well, I like it when my team does it.
Someone in the
Yes.
comments just put that, that really famous Darks commentary where that guy goes, "I can't speak."
yes, yes.
Like, JJ, I can't speak.
Hey, do you know how they keep cutting to famous people in the crowd, Jacob?
Yes.
I with you being a sort of observer of popular culture, do you know who these people are often when you're watching it?
No. I'm old as well.
Right,
I'm
okay.
in my mid-30s.
Got it.
I've got 3 kids.
If they're
so
not
I'm
online, you don't know.
I don't know who any of these
Understood.
people are, yeah. Especially in America as well. I feel quite out of touch with sort of American famous people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
British famous people I've just about got a hold of, but I mean, when they had Tom Brady
Yes.
on the overlap stick to football the other day,
Yes.
I didn't know who that was.
Right.
I didn't recognise him from looking at him. I wouldn't recognise Tom Brady to look at him. You
Yeah,
could have told
fair
me
enough.
that was a film star. I'd have believed you.
I think if I didn't work at the Athletic and have a lot of American sports journalist colleagues,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know who that was.
He's just got sort of like generic American face. Do you know what I mean? Just
does.
generic, incredibly good looking,
yeah,
Very chiseled.
very athletic.
very chiseled,
Yeah.
incredibly athletic, and huge
He looks
shoulders.
rich, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You know how
yeah,
people look
yeah.
rich?
He looks rich.
He looks-
That's
Yeah.
a very good way to describe him. Yeah.
Surprised by how much you like that.
No.
Yeah.
I just think it's a really good like if he was like a sort of
Get
a
him.
B or C character in Succession, you'd believe that.
That's true.
Yeah,
If he just turned up as a sort of like a quirky cousin,
Yeah.
be like, yeah, you probably were raised by a billionaire.
Yeah,
Sure.
I could see it.
Yeah.
Seb Stafford Bloor an aggressive agreement.
Yeah. Stage direction.
I think this is a great feature.
The referee view.
Yeah, I
it
think
looks
it's
cool,
fantastic.
doesn't it? Yeah. Have you experimented at all with that BBC feature where you can go anywhere on the pitch at any time?
No.
No, it's cool, man. You should. Well, I'll show you later. It's really cool.
Ref Cam was very good for that second Cape Verde goal
Yes.
yesterday.
Oh yeah.
The
That was
Cabral
brilliant.
goal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
very
brilliant.
good.
The referee was in perfect position for it as well.
Would you like to know my sort of party pooper hot take about Cape Verde?
Very much.
Oh, wait. No, I want to hear it on the podcast later.
Oh, okay.
Because
So
it sounds like the kind of thing that we should not waste for the bit of content that no one will hear afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
You keep that in your back pocket, maybe even your front pocket.
Also, I will do less interested than that, maybe.
Yeah, no, you're just searching for your.
Yeah.
slightly less interesting
I'm now
thing.
separating
Just do a
thoughts in my head.
Yeah,
I've got a top shelf of like,
Oh,
right,
this
that's
is
the
good.
podcast
This
later.
is a good one.
Just give you gutter stuff for the rest of this.
It's like cleaning out a closet.
Mbappe's got a good pace, hasn't he? Do you reckon Elise could play 10? Oh, he is.
That's exactly what we're looking for, man. Just that thin
He's lapsed
strand.
into a character as well. It's great. It's really good.
Oh shit! Oh, good lord!
Oh,
Kill switch.
Wow! You know what? I've got through how many days?
You told me off for saying that word.
I'm sorry.
Is that the first swear? Is that the first swear of the
No.
tournament?
It's my first. It's my first.
I'm on one. Did Kaya have one?
Kai had one.
I've had one.
That's my one. I'm sorry, audience at home. I'm deeply sorry. But it's the hydration break. I got very excited because because we've got. Do you know what we do at hydration breaks?
Please tell me.
We read excellent football jokes.
Oh, great.
I'd like to invite you to read one if you.
Yeah,
if you're
yeah,
up
go
for
on.
it.
Do you think it might damage his career?
It's possible.
If-
If you
if-
want
if-
to look into the camera and say you didn't write it beforehand.
Yeah, I think because
They start slow and they're going to get better as the night goes on. Also, your camera's just over there. Camera,
Okay.
I guess 3.
Yeah.
Looking at it.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Australia sadly exited the World Cup on penalties against Egypt.
Very sad.
A couple of their penalty takers couldn't keep their shots down under the bar.
They couldn't keep them down under the bar. It's a shame, isn't it?
do you see what I mean though about his career?
His career.
Because if someone
Yeah.
if someone sort of capped that out of context and then presented it, it'd be like screenwriter guys got really funny all of a
or
sudden.
it's possible that, like a breakfast morning show from Channel 5 or something.
Oh, you mean in a kind of a nice banter sort of
Yeah,
sense,
like maybe
right?
we're opening new doors
Right,
for
like
Jacob.
a new rebranded Big Breakfast
How
or
about
something like that.
You can keep that anyway.
Oh, thanks
No,
very
you
much.
hold on to it.
I'll go on the mantelpiece. That'll probably go in the screenwriter studio.
Yeah,
eh?
of
Just pick
course,
that
of
up. The Athletic won't be happy about that with the stuff that we say.
You'll be the first person to actually take one out of the studio.
Have any of you been charmed by the hydration breaks yet? Are you still?
Hate it.
Yeah.
Hate it.
Really likes
I
them.
don't mind it when I'm watching on my own because it's like gives me a chance to just look at my phone or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Because when I'm having to watch it for work, I'm having to watch it really tight, and it's quite tiring. And if I just get to enjoy it, I mean, I'm just watching it in the pub, and you don't really mind. I found when I was in America, what happened was that because they throw to adverts,
Yeah.
it sucks because it takes you out of it completely.
Yes,
it's,
yeah.
It's like when there's exposition in a film, and
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh come on, So that definitely takes you out of that. And I've watched like NFL games and that before in America, so same sort of thing throws you out. But because they don't throw to it now, and like ITV's had Emma Hayes doing some of the tactical stuff during it, which is magic. And I think that's all decent enough. And also, I think like it helps teams. It helps make the game more interesting after the first break, because like certain teams, it's going to disadvantage one and be advantageous to another. So a couple of examples that I found were like Argentina in the first game they played against Austria were really tight before the first hydration
Yeah.
break, and then they opened up wider because obviously Australia were pressing in a certain way, and that changed the game. And then like certain teams will get like keep going lads, you're doing it exactly right, or they've worked out a space they can attack, or I think someone who's really good at analysing football has worked out something they can try and do, and it makes something happen. So often I feel like games could easily have gone 0-0 at the end of the first half and then change in the second half, but it just means you've got a slightly more fun 20 minutes in the second quarter, if that's...
Yeah, the shift happens a bit quicker.
Yeah.
Rather than having to sit through a kind of drudge 45 minutes, it can just be a drudge 22 and a half, and then something will shift and it will get better.
And obviously I want to caveat all of it has been like, I already liked how it works as an original sport, and I get why people don't like it. And in America, when they go to adverts, and that's obviously why it's been introduced, it does take you out. I don't need to see adverts all the time. It's just annoying.
But you know what I hate about it more than anything else is like it's not FIFA's place to change the way the game
They own the
works.
game, Seb.
But they don't. Like IFAB make the laws of the game, right? You don't just because you kind of ad lib. Oh, you know what? We'll do away with that century and a half worth of history and tradition, and you will have adverts just because.
Well, I will say also, I watched a clip on TikTok earlier of I'm just checking his name, Rich Eisen. Do you know Rich Eisen?
Yeah, he's an NFL guy.
NFL guy. He's a broadcaster. He works for ESPN now.
Yeah.
And on the Rich Eisen show, there was a pretty fun clip from the Rich Eisen show, which was him giving his 5 things that he's found from watching the game. It was pretty funny. And but they were all like really on point, and one of them was that like fans hate the hydration breaks.
Yeah.
So it was really interesting to hear it from like an NFL perspective and like an American sports broadcaster perspective. He said it's just obvious, like everyone in the stadium's booing, no one wants it. I don't know why they've got them. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
blah.
Yeah.
You should watch it,
The American audiences have absolutely charmed me by the way they've continued to boo it.
I was really surprised by that.
Oh,
because
it's brilliant! They've ingratiated themselves to me
Yeah,
so
I
much.
agree. Like, because also, like, I thought, I mean, I was pretty cynical given like the ticket prices. I thought it would be like, oh, people will go off and go to concession stores and buy like you know, some popcorn or like a, you know, Peking duck or something, and
Yeah.
and actually, it's kind of no, they want to see the game, even though it's
I have noticed after half time there are, quite a lot of empty seats, but there often are in Premier League games as well. So
I was told.
at Wembley as well. Every time you watch a
Wembley,
game at
yeah.
Wembley, there's
Totally,
huge empty seats on the hard camera.
I was told I didn't manage to go to the stadium when I was in Boston, but I was told by lots of folks who were there that the stadiums feel very much designed to keep you in the concourses for a long time,
Oh, really?
almost like a shopping mall, you know.
Yeah.
Not in the way they look, but just in the design of it. So it's
like at an airport when you have to walk through the perfume bit.
I think maybe. I mean, I didn't see it, so I don't know. But the general thing they said was that you could spend quite a lot of time there and you'd be all right. Not rather than like at the football in England or Scotland where you go back through a door and there's 3 pie stands, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like the Tottenham Stadium's a little bit closer to that, isn't it? Of like you feel like you're supposed to spend a long time. I mean, I don't know if this is people would know this, but I found this fascinating that, and this is a bit of North London stuff because I'm an Arsenal fan. But with the Arsenal Stadium, the bar closes at half time and doesn't reopen after the game because it was an agreement with Islington Council because the whole point was they want people out on the streets, in the bars, in the pubs, in the restaurants, funding that. That was part of the agreement with the council.
Yeah.
As opposed to staying in the stadium.
But in Tottenham, it's the complete opposite.
Right.
Because especially, and it's not, I've spent a lot of time in Tottenham. It's a really nice place. It's not, there's a lot of things people say about Tottenham aren't true. But that part of Tottenham, you cannot have 60,000 people looking for a drink after a game. That's why they have to keep the bars open. They have to try and keep people in.
It's not really built for like spill out after.
There's
a game,
like 3
is it?
pubs.
Yeah,
There's like 3
yeah.
pubs around there.
And they're all kind of those are not big pubs.
No,
They're not
it's
like-
Phil Nicholson. Like you can't fit.
You're not
2,000
gonna.
people in there.
You can maybe fit at best a couple of hundred of people in there.
Yeah.
So you can't. Also, I suppose to be cynical, the stadium was built to be a kind of cash register, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
so you
yeah,
want
yeah,
to keep
yeah.
people in there.
I think that would be the kind of was that Claude McAlealy?
That's called Makalele, yeah.
I performed stand-up comedy to him in a room of 20 people.
Did he
about a
like
month
it?
ago. He was the only one who liked it.
Oh, that's kind of great, isn't it?
I was booked by PSG. It's a really weird thing.
That
I
is
mean,
so weird.
yeah.
You were
Oh
booked by
man, it was
PSG, the
horrendous.
club.
It was very much what you.
What did you do for that game?
Oh mate, I mean we caught. Do you know what? Actually, I had. So it,
I think you should have done better there, maybe.
it's what we as comedians would describe as a corporate gig. So PSG did a thing in London. It was around Mayfair where they got this huge like townhouse that you can rent for events, and they did this thing called House of PSG, and they had this really famous French chef cooking food. They had cocktails. They had all their trophies there, and then it was like a sort of like pop-up event thing. And they were like, we'll put 4 comedians on, and the people milling around this place can go and watch some comedians if they want. And it shouldn't have gone well, but it went all right for me. So then they were like, it was just before they played Chelsea at Stamford Bridge.
Right.
They were like, look, we're going to bring 20 or 30 people who work for the club or work for sponsors, so people who work for Nike and stuff, over on the Eurostar to London to watch the game at Stamford Bridge. We're going to put them in the sort of like in an upstairs bar in a hotel in London. Would you perform stand-up comedy to them for half an hour? And I mean, I don't want to say numbers, but it was enough money that makes that worth it. You know what I mean?
It's half an hour, like
It's way too long. It's way too long.
But like, is that quite a sort of? Is that an intimidating length of time?
That's standard for us usually. So if I was performing at a comedy club going on last, I'd expect to do half an hour.
Right.
And like when I do tour shows, I do like sort of 60, 70 minutes. But in front of 20 people, mainly who don't speak English as first language, and one of them is the number 6 who created the position number 6 in football. And I'm sure there's people who comment screaming Claude Makélélé didn't create that position for my
He
generation.
did.
I'd love it if this
Makélélé
idea
role.
that you've spent the game don't go so well because you spent doing crowd work, going like to all these French footballers. You sir, what do you do?
I honestly did that. I went around the room doing a bit of that, and it was like, I work for Nike.
I work for
this, blah, blah, blah.
PSG.
And
I work for PSG.
I got to Claude Makélélé and had to skip because I was like, I can't.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
But I did have one, like, what you're supposed to do when you do these kind of corporate gigs is, like, for example, if I was like, I've done gigs for like insurance companies, Christmas dues in the past, and you find out who the boss is and if anyone's been sacked recently and anything, and you write jokes about that. There was one joke I had, which I actually got absolutely nothing in the room, but I thought was quite good, which I was like, as an Arsenal fan, I'd love it if you left one of your left wingers in London. You've got 2 great left wingers in Kvaratskhelia and Barcola. I mean, we all know what happens when there's too many left wingers in Paris. You start rioting. And I thought that was actually quite a decent
That's
gag.
really funny.
Clean as well, right?
Yeah,
That's good.
that's inoffensive. It's
Got
fair.
absolutely nothing.
When you get nothing from a line like that, how do you rebalance?
You think immediately in your head about what you're going to spend the money on. Think immediately in your head about the holiday you're going to book or what.
But like, is it kind of?
Sorry, can I just say, look how fast Paraguay's players have fled the scene here.
Yeah,
They had one free kick into the box and then they are
Sprinting back.
sprinting
They're
back
fully
into
at
their
it
own
as
half.
well. They're just like antagonising everyone. It's great. A lot of the France players are starting to get annoyed with them now.
Yeah. The commentary is just describing them as streetwise.
Yes.
There was also a big...
Oh, yeah, they just take him down. See, perfect defending. That's
getting a bit pushy now. Was that Mbappe pushing?
Yeah.
Referee wants a hug?
This is what Paraguay want. They wanted to turn into a dog.
I'm absolutely fine with this as
It's really
oh my
kicking off,
goodness.
guys.
Yes. These are the scenes we want
Oh,
to see.
the keeper's getting involved.
Yeah.
He's separating them, okay.
Now he's angry at Barcola for no real reason.
Square out to Barcola. Yeah,
This is, presumably this is part of the Paraguay plan.
100%.
Yeah.
They did this
Oh,
they did this with Germany.
How about this?
I think Mbappe almost covered his mouth there.
Do you think
Did he
so?
really?
Oh.
I mean, there's an instinct to go for it, isn't there? There's an
It's
instinct
almost like
to go
he
for
almost like he realizes that he's doing it and pulls it away.
Yeah.
So strange that footballers have an instinct to cover their mouth and insult each other.
It's muscle memory, right?
Do you think there's a part of Mbappe's psychology there who... Because on the face of it, he's got a free kick in a decent position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you think there's a part of him who's like, if he hadn't have done that to me and I got a shot off and it had gone in, that's a huge World Cup moment for me.
I
and
guess
you've
also-
potentially
Definitely,
taken that
man.
away.
How can you be him without having that kind of ego?
Yeah,
The-
and that
'cause-
awareness of like Messi's done some good stuff yesterday.
Exactly.
That touch,
Yeah.
that first
Exactly.
touch was
No,
incredible.
honestly,
I need something today.
Yeah, because you know what it's like. Like if Messi has a great round of 32 and Mbappe doesn't produce anything, that's 3 days worth of content, isn't
Yeah.
it? In the
Oh dear.
Well done.
That was back across the box from a Paraguay defender as well, right? That was a bit...
No one attacking that though.
No. Another
Rule it
corner for
offside.
France. I mean, if Paraguay get to half-time at 0-0,
This is 100% going in. Now you've said that.
yeah, I am concerned about...
Oh,
But
target.
I've seen this
What's
a
up
thousand
from
times.
Fulcande?
Like, these games go all the way to the 75th,
And then there's a goal.
83rd minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can do it for that long.
Would you like to hear a fact about Paraguay?
Yes.
Paraguay has the largest navy for a country that is landlocked anywhere in the world, mostly patrolling the rivers of Paraguay.
I was going to say, like, what? How do you launch the Navy of Paraguay?
Well, where'd you keep it?
in
Yeah,
rivers.
right.
Yeah.
Just
you know.
rivers.
The
Just
rivers.
rivers. Yeah, you just keep them in rivers.
In a lock.
I didn't get to the explanation of why,
That's a really.
but maybe there's piracy on the rivers of Paraguay.
Maybe it's
Piracy
more of
on
a
the
kind of
rivers
like
Paraguay.
a.
That sounds like a Smith song, doesn't it?
Sounds like you're going to go.
Piracy on the rivers of Paraguay.
Sounds like you're going
Piracy on
to
the rivers of Uruguay.
say. Therefore, can you please name for me the 5 largest navies in the world?
Landlocked navies. How about that?
Well, I mean,
Pretty
we
good
can use
fact.
our time spent playing Civilization, Joe, to analyse why that would be a useful thing to have them in big bodies of water in the middle of
That's true.
the country.
Actually, and I haven't played Civilization 7 yet, but you can go down rivers in that game, I think, can't you? In a
All the way
way
to
that
the
you
sea?
can't. Yeah, that you
Oh,
can't
that's
do it
good.
in Civ 6.
That's good.
God, they must be horrible to play against Paraguay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean that as a compliment.
Also, do you want another fact about Paraguay?
Definitely.
40% of people in Paraguay have some Italian in them from their ancestors.
Really?
40%.
40%.
What's that?
Yeah,
What would
what's the
that be?
backstory there?
Well, it's a lot of Italian people moved to South America. It's the same with. I don't think it's quite as high with Argentina, but there are an awful lot of Italian people that moved to South America. We could talk more about it, but it might become more complicated.
I was gonna, I had a vague
producer
feeling
Don
of
says
where this
don't.
might be going and why. Europeans moving to South America at a certain point in history. Ooh. Do you think France? It was interesting what you just said there, JJ. That this will probably go on for 70 minutes, and France will just find a way through.
They normally do. I mean, like, if Paraguay are going to win this, it's going to be with some either an absolute worldie or like that.
Oh, so close.
It'll be it's like Cape Verde did yesterday, you know, with Argentina, just ping one in from 35 yards that no one could ever have expected, or corner.
As an England fan, I instantly, when you said that, I thought, like, why do I not have that optimism watching England struggling to break a team down? Do you know what I mean?
That's because you don't have as good players in the
Backers.
forward line, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
I felt
Kane
it a
obviously
bit
didn't
against DR Congo.
You thought it was coming.
I thought we were going to win the game. Yeah,
I thought so too.
I got a bit scared around 60 minutes.
It felt a bit Icelandy.
Yeah.
That was a thought I had, and I started thinking, would this be worse than that?
I started kind of creating excuses for why it wasn't internally, thinking,
Yeah,
you know, DR Congo played pretty well,
sure.
better players,
Yeah.
but then, you know,
Declan Rice is tired.
Declan Rice was tired.
He was tired.
Declan Rice is in so much pain.
Declan Rice,
He's really in pain.
There's not much on his body that's working.
I
Right?
can't remember an instance with a player where like everyone's just like, oh yeah, he's in a really bad way. It's just accepted.
We just said he was like the the guy in Austin Powers. He said, I'm in excruciating pain, but I'm still alive. Like he says that before he's about to play at altitude against Mexico. It's like, right, oh great.
It's kind of is it not a bit mad that there's like no one's just like obviously sit him down. Like, everyone's accepting he's going to play tomorrow, right?
I think it's it's at the stage where you can't, right? Because like
World Cup.
Arsenal needed him to win the Premier League, and there's just no way he's not going to play at the World Cup.
I think it's like in Looney Tunes. So like if Wile E. Coyote is standing over the middle of the ravine, and he doesn't look down, he's fine.
Yeah.
But the minute that he's told he's injured, he will instantly fall into a million pieces.
That's like that's a line also like straight out of the first season of True Detective, the deep cut.
Is it?
Yeah, Woody Harrelson is lying to his wife and trying to show emotion in order to get her to think that he's not cheating on her. And he says, I feel like I'm Wile E. Coyote, like just if I don't look down, I can stay up in the air, keep running. She doesn't believe him,
I've
of
still
course.
not
And he
watched
was cheating.
He was doing a lot of cheating.
He was doing a lot of cheating.
I do. I'm
Don't
touching
run it for me, please.
something wooden with my foot. I don't think Declan Rice will get an injury.
Right.
Like I do think he is just
No,
going to work
yeah.
through this, and this will just be him forever.
I
but-
think he could be in pain forever. It's possible.
Yeah.
There are players that like just manage pain for 6 years.
I also think it shouldn't be out of the question that England could play Mexico without Declan Rice.
Well, he's our
If
best
Reece
right back
James
now,
was
so
fit
I
as
don't
well,
know.
like you could say, you know,
He's the right back. Yeah, it's good.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I want him to play, but then I don't have any vested interest in him being fit all of next season. So
if he wins England the World Cup and then never plays again,
fine by me.
that's kind of a campaign.
Well, until
Yeah.
the next
So,
World Cup,
yeah.
you know.
And it's kind of different to Saka, where Saka hasn't been very good because he's injured,
Yeah.
whereas
Yeah.
Declan Rice is still quite good.
You wouldn't know he was injured unless he kept talking about
Great
how
ball.
much pain he was in. Right?
Joe, do you want another Paraguay fact?
Yeah, one more Paraguay fact, please.
It's one of the few flags from country flags in the world that is different on either side.
Oh, really?
Describe the difference, please.
So on the obverse
Port.
of the flag,
On port,
it shows
and
the national
starboard.
coat of arms,
Right.
and the
Great
reverse
Paraguay.
shows the seal of the treasury.
Someone's just gone down.
Someone's just
treasury.
collapsed.
See, so
in
yeah.
yeah.
We just missed that Kylian Mbappe got like someone just whacked him.
Really?
Well, yeah, we just skirted past it. It was quite funny. I don't know how much it actually hurt him. He went down sort of howling for ages. That's why he's lying down for a bit.
I'm laughing at that match momentum graph.
All right, yeah.
Sorry.
He just ran past him and then someone just went whack. And he went down.
It's looking increasingly like it's going to be 0-0 at half time. I don't want to curse the game.
To be honest with you, like, I think if you can get it to 0-0 at halftime from Paraguay, you start to trade in the kind of, oh, this is getting slightly embarrassing for France. That definitely happened against Germany because you could sense the tension.
Then they
and
panic a little bit.
They panicked.
Do you think the heat could be playing a role?
I don't really know enough about.
Yeah.
No.
Fair enough.
I like there has to be some sort of reason, like it's
Yeah.
oh, they're high up.
No, but just like
The sea is nearby.
a contributory factor.
No,
You know?
yeah.
No, it's no. France
right.
need to move the ball quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's almost always true.
I know.
Hey man, don't you go to my standard bit of analysis.
Yeah.
No, it's
Not-
everyone.
hey,
It's
hey,
everyone.
hey,
bit of
not out
analysis.
loud, right?
I'm saying that later.
I think it's one of the first sentences said to me when I was born. England need to move the ball quicker.
Here we go.
I've been really impressed by Kaynak.
Yeah, he's
Lovely
great,
player.
isn't he?
Yeah.
I haven't really watched him before this World Cup.
No, I hadn't.
He was when he was at Gladbach, people said 50, 60, 70 million pound player. Like,
Right.
And it just kind of, he was there at the wrong time when they were sort of selling players and not really replacing them, cycling through a few different coaches. And the club was in this sort of state of managed decline. And he felt like he had a few injuries himself, but he felt like a bit of a victim of that. To the point where when he went to Roma in, I think, July 2024, and nobody really noticed. That's
Right.
how devalued he'd sort of been. But
Yeah.
last couple of years, he's really developed.
Yeah. Where does he play now? Roma.
Roma, yeah,
Is when did he move there?
24.
Yeah.
So he's
went
been
on
there
loan
2
for a
years.
bit, didn't he? And then went.
I mean, the way people are talking about him in this tournament, he sounds like a player that's going to move again.
Does sound a little bit like.
Arsenal were linked to him a couple of weeks
Oh,
ago.
it's
Really?
a little trick. It's a little clever touch on the left foot to take it past 2 players at once. It was great.
That's the happiest you've been in ages.
I like tricks.
You do.
Yeah, they were saying 30 million. For
Look
it.
at
Oh,
this.
well in.
Just
be
pure
surprised.
determination.
Yeah,
I
Probably
love
more
it.
than that.
Sorry, Jacob. You said what
30 million was the quoted fee for
Kone?
Kaynak to move. Feels cheap.
Really? That does feel cheap.
Nothing given.
Here we go.
This is
Paraguay
what
on
we
the break.
need. No,
No.
barely. Oh. But
Yeah,
look how fast.
Snapping again.
It's like Cubas. He's everywhere. He's just constantly running at full pelt directly towards people. I'm trying to think of what he's like. He's like one of the ghosts in Pac-Man.
Right. Yeah. He gets faster as the game goes on.
Yeah, but he started at like full ghost
Yeah.
mode.
But you can make him transparent if you
Yeah, I can't remember the rules of
do
Pac-Man.
the thing in the middle.
The Liam Gallagher attitude
Oh
tweets
my-
come up in
So
the chat.
good.
Can I
you see
say
that?
That
I
was so
genuinely,
funny.
when I
That
when
was
I was
really
writing
funny.
hydration break jokes the other day, I had a version of that, and then the next day I saw the tweet, and I
Over.
assume it's a joke, right?
I assume so as well. He's on the wind up. Yeah.
It's very clever.
Perfectly timed just before they released the trailer for the Oasis documentary that's coming out.
Yeah.
They're doing
Yes.
another one. What, for the reunion?
It's the documentary about the reunion. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's coming out on Disney.
I really want to watch that.
Yeah. When is okay? We're not gonna advertise it, are we?
Oh,
I am genuinely interested. I would like to
Oh, I
watch it.
love Barker.
He's so good.
He's so much fun.
he's having fun now.
I think he'd be great in the Premier League as well.
I always
Specifically wearing red. Right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that could be Liverpool. Though. Liverpool really want him,
That's
apparently.
true.
I always think players like that when they come out to the Premier League.
What a weird.
Oh, go on,
kicked
go
off
on.
the park.
What it like?
Take it to the corner just for a whole 45 minutes.
Well, that's a foul on him. He just went to the back.
That did look a little bit like a.
It's very sort of
It's
Has he not got on the decision?
He didn't get a foul or a throw.
he's working hard. That
the ref is working hard as well.
Correct
It's
decision.
come off and Ciso.
Yeah, I mean-
Good
Then I
decision.
think that's a foul.
Does
there.
come off him.
I think he barges and Ciso out the way, and it's a foul.
Oh, they're talking about how Paraguay's landlocked, guys.
No,
We're so prescient. Next, they're going to mention the Navy.
They've probably got a little researcher just watching us as a
Guys, can we fact check that thing about the flag? Can we fact check the thing about the flag?
There's also there's two official languages in Paraguay. One of them is Spanish, and then the other one is a language from Paraguay a native language from Paraguay. I can't remember what it's called, but more people speak that than speak Spanish, which I think Paraguay is the only South American country where that's the case.
It says I think it's Guarani.
Right? Yeah. pretty cool. I watched a video about Paraguay, guys. I just watched it earlier. It was good. Good video.
Yeah,
Nice.
Really good.
France haven't changed shape at all during
Doesn't seem
this,
that
have
way.
they? At no point have they sort of sacrificed one of those midfielders and brought on an attacker or anything like that in the tournament, have they?
They
No,
seem to
but
have
they-
shifted those attacking players around, like
Yeah.
positionally, but not in terms of where they play.
They just go where they want to go.
Yeah.
Like as long as they've got a little bit of defensive structure, they can.
There's that
play.
chipped ball again that he's been trying to play. Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Those ones sometimes bounce around though when you get a second ball, and that's,
Yeah.
I don't mind those.
I suppose like if you're still playing that at 60, 70 minutes and someone, drops a tired clearance onto Mbappe's right foot on the penalty spot, then you've probably got a problem. But
Yeah.
Well, like, I think the first goal they scored against Sweden was Mbappe doing a little trick off the corner. Remember, it was a short
Yeah.
corner, and he does a
that
trick,
is
goes past him.
ridiculous. Goal.
And once
yeah.
you're 1-0 up, whole game changes.
Yeah.
Commentary said something about a Paraguayan spider's web.
Oh wow!
Ooh.
Definitely watching Tifo.
It goes that. So that's it. That's half
Well
time.
done.
Well
Well
done.
Well
Both
done to
teams. I enjoyed
Paraguay.
that. Good
How
game.
about that? Okay. Hey, Jacob Hawley, are you up for playing at EAFC 26?
I'm going to go and do some live. I'm going to do some briefing work.
That's right, because you're actually working.
It's more just a level of importance,
Right.
just
That means you have to leave the room. I understand.
gravitas,
I understand that.
And I could obviously just leave the room, but I'm going to just have a moment to talk about leaving the room.
Yeah, do it, man.
Yeah, okay.
Why not? You've
Tell you
earned
what,
it, I
I'm
think.
going to make a cup of tea and then I'll go and sit over there.
That would be great, yeah. Because I also,
I'd love.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'd love. Can I have an Earl Grey? Is that right?
If there is
Earl Grey
okay,
for
I'm
Jacob
sure it'll be
Hawley?
fine. Do you have?
No.
There is. No.
I mean, if not, milk.
What if there
milk
wasn't?
and one sugar's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And then when you come back, I'll go to the loo.
Great.
Yeah, how about that?
Can we play EFC 26?
Yeah, we're going to do it at half time.
I was great.
I can.
Yeah,
play-
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
see.
A little bit of milk, please. Thank you.
And to be clear, can I have one of those little espressos that you did? Thank you very much.
JJ, are you up for playing this game?
I'd love to play the game. Yeah.
Great.
Do you want to do a full game, or do you want to play the rush thing they've got?
Rush is 5x5.
A normal game would be good. I haven't played this in 10 years.
Yep.
Okay.
I was saying earlier that this is. I was reminiscing recently that I think playing FIFA as a teenager was the best times of my life. I don't think as it was FIFA at the time. Obviously, FC 26 now, but
That's right.
I don't think I'd ever been happier than when I was playing that game as a teenager.
Apart from the birth of your children.
Yeah,
those
that's
sorts-
right. But
those sorts of
honestly, I had
things.
so much good time. Career mode, and it was always that thing of like you'd see a player linked to someone on the sort of like a sort of gossip column, a transfer gossip
Yeah.
column, and then you'd be like, oh, I'll buy them.
What controls did you use? Do you
I'm
remember?
not sure if I even remember.
There you go. You can
It's
you
been
can
10
search for it.
years. Right.
So I use the Pro Evo ones, which are the alternate ones, because our game at uni was always Pro Ev.
Yeah. So, is this me now?
This
This is you. Yeah.
Right. I
So
want.
classic is the one where shoot is a circle.
I want that.
Okay.
No.
that'd be-
I want that. Yes.
Incidentally,
Yeah.
for the next.
This is Pro Evo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because I used to play a bit of Pro Evo as well.
So it'll be the same thing. Your running button is currently set to R2. If you've not played in a while, you might want to move it to R1 if you'll mix for you.
Oh no, 10 years ago it was R2, wasn't it?
I think I was R2.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
But then
Oh, I was
defend
thinking
it. So this is where I'm weird. I do that.
Oh, that is weird.
So
I
I'm
like it.
slide tackle on the square.
That's what I do.
But shoot on the square as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Hey.
I think
Right.
it's just specific. How old are you?
34.
It's a specific age thing.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's what it is.
So if I go back now, that will save that.
It'll
right?
save
Yeah,
it as
it will.
you can save it as going empty.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay,
Great.
cool.
And
And then you've
then
got
I
to change
change-
yours as well, JJ.
Oh, I changed mine to
Yeah.
alternate, yeah.
Incidentally, I'm gonna head into the chat, the live chat. If anybody wants to ask any questions, make any comments, ask Jacob anything, ask JJ anything, I'll pay attention for the next 5 minutes.
Okay, so what we do is we go to the national bit, and then we get
Yeah.
3 randoms.
Okay.
Best of 3, you can't go back though.
Okay. So for the league.
So this will be for like every single club in the.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
great. Okay, cool.
So you,
Right.
you can't go back, but you get 3 goes. So
Okay,
if
so-
we go 3, 2, 1.
One.
I
I
might
don't like that
change.
for you, Jacob. I think you should go
Yeah, I'm
again.
gonna roll the dice.
Look at
again.
that badge!
That is such a cool badge.
Can you remember that?
The Tianjin
Jinmin
badge.
Tiger. I need
That's
to.
cool.
I need to remember that. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go again.
You should randomize again. Oh, Neon, the Saudi team,
That's the fastest team in the east.
the fastest
Nyong.
growing team.
Yeah.
They've got they're the one where they're building that stadium on the line. You know that thing, the line.
I'm going for one more.
We'll talk about the line later. You should go. You should go again.
I'm Reggiana.
I'm going to roll the dice again. Oh, lovely.
I think a special additional one there for Jacob. What do you think?
I might be in trouble here.
No? Okay, fine. Oh, wait, you were on the right?
Yeah.
I'm on the right. Yeah, sorry.
great. I was
I'm
making sure that
Reggiana.
you didn't have it.
Yeah.
Understood. So you're
Here
so
we go.
Jacob's Reggiana. Okay, fine.
10 years I haven't played this game. I think you'll be all right, JJ.
Well, we'll see.
Oh, hello,
Won't-
Paul Ansorge in the
hold
chat.
back.
There he is.
What colour am I again?
What does JJ
Purple.
stand for?
Jingle jangles.
Jingle, jangle, ball.
Oh, my God. This feels incredible.
Someone wants me to ask you about your biggest regrets, JJ, but I'm not going to do that. Very rude.
Oh, there's loads of them, yeah.
Very rude. What are Jacob's thoughts on Trossard leaving? I'm actually going to ask him that later on the podcast. That's in those top tier thoughts. So hold on to that.
I will just say, by the way, that, like, playing this game, it feels so good. Do you know, honestly, what happened? I got in like a serious relationship 10 years ago.
Oh no!
And I decided, and I think I was right to. You know, we're getting married in a month, and we've got 3 children together.
Congratulations!
But I sold the PlayStation as soon as I got with her.
Right.
So I was like,
very, very grown up.
yeah, but this feels
you're
incredible.
good at this.
It feels so good.
I know.
Oh my God, what have I been doing?
I think you could treat yourself.
You've earned it.
There's so many good games out there,
Got a
Jacob.
successful podcast.
Absolutely.
Many years of successful stand-up.
Joe, when will you do a Rest is History link up about Warwick Castle? As soon as I am asked. Anybody wants to talk to me about Warwick Castle at any point? I'll be there. Have you been to Warwick Castle, Jacob Hawley?
I've not been to the castle. I've been to
Man.
Warwick.
You've been to Warwick?
Yes.
But is there anything else in Warwick?
I mean, I've just been to the little theatre where
Right.
they do.
Yeah.
They have shows and stuff.
Yeah, I bet some people from the castle came to see you.
Well, I was supporting Jamali Maddox. I don't know if you know him.
I know him.
No.
Yeah. I don't know if he had any castle people in. I don't know if he's that crowd.
Yeah. Castle people's a funny phrase.
Hey, castle people
Sort of
like all
history.
sorts. You know, they're not just history buffs. They there's a lot of people that work on the falconry display, and there's people that work
Thank you very
on the
much.
trebuchet reenactment.
Sorry, Jacob, did you say milk and sugar?
Yes, please. A little bit of each. Oh,
I thought I was offside, and I also took a stupid shot because I thought he'd come in and you looked at him at the same time, and I felt bad that I played him behind. So I've just wasted a very promising chance there. But what are we going to do? Reggiana will go again. Oh, Mehdi. My players are quite slow. Any more questions, Joe?
We have questions of what we thought of the Argentina game, which, if you want to give a little praise, now you can, JJ, although we're going to talk about it later on the show as well.
Yeah, well, it was like fantastic fun.
Yeah.
Really loved watching it. I love Lionel Messi so much that I will do odd things to watch him play.
You will do odd things.
Yeah, I'll watch a game I'd never normally watch just to
Right.
make sure I can see him.
Yeah.
Like, I'll stay up till 4 a.m. and stuff like that, you know.
Oh, here's a good one.
Yeah.
From Papa Mirth. What football player or manager or pundit would make a good horror show villain? And if so, what kind? You know, perhaps a vampire, a serial killer, that sort of thing.
Which manager would make that?
Which manager do you think would make the best horror film villain?
I think Arsene Wenger, having just recently watched that Hugh Grant film where he's like the spooky guy living in a house on his own, you know?
He has got a sort of old vampire feel about him. You know, like the sort of gentleman vampire that only feasts once a year.
yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Tony Blair have both aged that way. There's a sort of evilness to the way they've aged.
They've aged evilly.
Yeah.
I know
So
what you mean.
there's something a bit Lord of the Rings about each of them.
Some older people look kinder and gentler as they age.
Yeah, some get sinister.
Some become more sinister. Christopher Lee,
Yes.
much more sinister, right? This is true.
Oh, you like that fake passing?
It's the only thing I can remember how to do.
I never use it. It's getting me every time. It's really good.
I don't know. Also, we're around the same age. Lofted through ball, useless now.
Yeah.
You can't use it.
Yeah,
It's done.
I've tried
It's
that a
done.
moment ago. It didn't.
How about now?
What shirt is JJ wearing? Is that an Ecuador shirt?
Curacao
Oh,
away.
it's a Curacao shirt.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, there's some shouts for Gattuso as the villain. Unai Emery would make a good villain, absolutely,
Yeah,
of course.
very true.
That's almost 2 on the nose, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I actually like Emery when he's happy. I like there's sort of a Villa Europa League celebration Emery when he was a bit drunk on the bus. I thought was great.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Have some Motherwell fans in the stadium.
Simeone would make a good Bond villain. That's possibly true also.
I think he could make a really good John McClane style hero.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, anti-hero.
He's the working man. He's like, I didn't want to get into this. I didn't want there to be space aliens in my drive. And then he has to go and battle them.
Claudio Ranieri says, KC, Claudio Ranieri, a good example of older looking kinder, whereas Ancelotti, scarier. I think that's true. But also, like, Ancelotti lost weight recently, and when people lose weight, they look scarier. Right?
Yeah,
they look more evil.
More sinister.
Yeah.
Not true.
It is true. It's hard to find overweight, evil-looking people. All evil-looking people.
No, I don't think so.
Marinakis.
Okay.
I think it goes straight to Ratatouille, right? And the obviously he becomes like the sort of hero part in the end of the movie.
I just think if I lost weight, I might look more evil. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think that's true.
It's a big fear of mine. It's like, well, sometimes when you see celebrities who are like
face, Joe,
who are a bit
just
overweight, but then when they lose weight, they look worse. Do you know what I mean?
No, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Okay, I'm gonna have my glow up pretty soon anyway, so we'll find out.
That's good.
I don't think I can quite remember how to do dribbling properly. If you sort of
you hold the left trigger button and then you just wiggle the right.
But if you sort of whack with the right stick, does it do a big step?
It does.
Like
it does.
You
It
can do
does.
different things to stick. So like
the ball ahead of you.
Yeah.
So you can do like. It's a bit like Street Fighter controls, like do the step overs. Oh, I was trying to show you some tricks there.
So
That's fine. You do it. Yeah, but that's the thing, and like it's quite fun doing the tricks.
And then can you do a big sort of step?
You can do like this one, or that's just.
Where you sort of just like if you're trying to like blast past someone.
Oh yeah, you can hold it the way you're going. Again, that's a bit like Pro Evo. Yeah.
This is a really good question from Mateus in the chat. If all footballers today did stuff like smoked and drank and like had the same diets and behaviour that they used to in the past, which player would be the best player? I guess that's like if you remove peak athleticism.
Yeah.
Then you, like Ronaldo gets much worse, but Messi
Yeah,
still
he'd
good,
lose
right?
everything.
Messi is still exactly the same. Wayne Rooney.
Wayne Rooney. Yeah. Although, yeah, I guess you could maybe say though that Wayne Rooney was like benefited from like becoming professional at a time when like athleticism was like first exploding, when like it was becoming much more efficient.
I don't know if I think that.
No,
he just came through. He's amazing.
He's got the body type of somebody that like needs to stay on top of it in order to play, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But like he's still like, I mean, I've seen clips of him doing stuff now in coaching, and he's doing some training stuff, and he's still so fast.
Still got it, yeah, totally.
Yeah, he just has it.
Oscar asks, which sport other than football is the best sport? He actually says football, but football.
Football.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you watch any others? Jeff?
Snooker.
Boxing for me.
Boxing.
I spend much more time thinking about football than boxing, but I think I enjoy a good boxing match.
More than a good football match?
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes. There've been boxing matches where I literally can't believe what's happening.
In boxing, do you have like a guy that you support like Arsenal?
Great question.
I do you know what I have done over the years? Actually, it doesn't tend to be the ones that are particularly good though, and you can obviously be very transient with it. So you can
same as Arsenal.
Yeah. Well, but then you can sort of support someone for a bit and then change your mind on them. I think I was a bit like that with Tyson Fury actually.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ryan.
But then also what happens in boxing, which doesn't happen in football, which is really frustrating, is you can really like someone and then they're a drug cheat.
Right.
Which has happened to me a few times.
Right, in boxing.
There'll be boxers I really like, and then, I'm not just, you don't need to worry about like they'll get convicted of it.
Right, sure.
And it's like, oh, God, I really like that guy. And obviously in boxing, if you do that, it's not just cheating, it's like endangering someone's health.
I love it. I also love that you knew I was worrying.
It is funny.
Incredible insight there.
I feel like going to rugby for Six Nations with my dad now. That's good fun. But it's interesting that a lot of sports are just like individual people. So like you're supporting individual sports people rather than like, maybe it's the country you're, Wimbledon or something like that.
Yeah.
Like my sister loves F1 and she kind of supports teams and stuff like that. I think she gets into certain ones at certain times, but then you can change. You don't stick with one forever, I don't think.
But the problem with the sports where
it's good game.
Is that 0-0?
Yeah.
Decent game,
well
mate.
done.
How about that? Congratulations, well done all round. Can you chuck me the controller?
Of course.
Thanks.
The problem with sports where it's you support an individual person, and I think this is about to happen in boxing. I think it has happened a bit in tennis. Is you just get eras where there aren't many good people.
Yeah.
You know, like in tennis at the moment, it's sort of.
Isn't that really good Spanish lad, Alcaraz? Is he not really good?
I think, but then you want him to have the rivalry with the Italian guy, but then the Italian guy's injured.
That's
I think.
Yannick Sinner. Is Yannick Sinner the?
I don't know.
Yannick Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz are they the good ones, I think.
Right, and I think Sinner's injured at the moment.
Right,
Maybe he's not
okay.
Italian. Maybe I've got that a bit wrong.
I don't know. Look, I know he is Italian, but he doesn't look Italian. He's like maybe he's from North Italy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But I know what you mean. Like you can go through like whole eras where there just isn't an outstanding player, and then all of a sudden two come along at the same time.
Heavyweight boxing about 15 years ago, the sort of David Haye, Klitschko's era was awful.
Right.
Rubbish.
Haven't lots of those people gone into the UFC and MMA and those sorts of sports? As well?
There's a lot more crossover stuff now, and then there's the thing that where if boxers get to a certain level and aren't making enough money, they start doing the mad misfit stuff, which is horrible.
Right. Okay. Mad Misfit.
Mad Misfits shows.
Is that that's the name of the thing?
Well, they don't call it that, but I don't think they mind it being described that way either.
How about that? I was going to wait for Ryan to get back, but do you know what? I'm just desperate for the loo. So can I leave the two of you here?
Oh, we'll be all right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you're fine. Great, thanks.
We can
Great.
discuss the games. Who's been your favourite team at the World Cup so far?
Do you know what? I've really enjoyed Norway.
Yeah. Why?
Because it's really, I find them like quite a simple team in that you've got a really nice attacking midfielder and a really nice striker, and if they can connect, like good things will happen. Do you know what I mean? It's really simple in that way.
We had a discussion about Martin Odegaard the other day, and so like, I find it hard to work out what I think of him because obviously he's amazing. And my take on him now is that I think I want him to be a different kind of player than what he is, and that's why I find him frustrating. Like I want him to be doing cool like Michael Olise stuff, but that's not what he does. He helps control the game.
I think over the last 2 years he's become a bit more Modric than that. And I also think his passing, for a player who feels like a playmaker, he's not actually that good at final balls.
Yeah, that's kind of it. Like nothing happens. But then I see folks who know the game really well talking about how he's helped control it in a completely different way to what I would think of. And like if it's between him and Elise, I'd want Elise. But maybe Odegaard would win more games. That sounds stupid.
I think he's incredibly good off the ball. And I think there'll always be statistics after a game of like passes into the final third or ball progression where he's incredibly high.
Yeah.
But I think Arsenal use him in a really weird way where they ask him to sort of start a lot of moves by dropping and collecting off the centre backs, but then they also ask him to be at the front of a press. And he's sort of mid to late 20s now, having started playing football as a teenager, has had a lot of injuries, and I think we're just breaking him as we do with a lot of people.
Right, yeah. It's another one of those getting to do 100k every game.
But I do really like watching Erling Haaland play football as well. I think like I think we've almost become numb to it in the Premier League because he's been there for so long now. He's so like just an amazing footballer to watch. So
arguably
powerful.
the only like I know loads of people have talked about this, but he's like the only proper world class elite player in the Premier League. Really.
Like undoubtedly, there can't be any conversation that he's a world class player. Yeah, maybe the best in his position.
Because who the best ones? You know, the ones you want to watch are like Mbappe, Messi, Haaland, Kane. It's only Haaland that's there.
I guess,
They've all gone.
Could you argue Rodri? Would you say Rodri's still the best?
I think pre-injury, I think he's not come quite back to where he was. Which is not really his fault.
Would you entertain Rice in that conversation?
No.
I
like Declan Rice, but I don't think he's one of the world's elite players. I don't think he'd get in the. Would he get? He wouldn't get in the Barcelona team.
Do you not think so?
Ahead of Pedri.
I think he'd get in the Barcelona team.
Next to Pedri.
No, Pedri, De Jong, and I don't know. Maybe
I think he'd get in ahead of De Jong. I think like
Think so?
I know what you mean, but I think it's his athleticism that just sets him apart. Like think about how I know La Liga's not the same as Serie A, but like think about how much Scott McTominay dominated as soon as he went to Serie A. Part of the reason is because he's super athletic, and Declan Rice is that, right? I feel like I think Barcelona would play him.
I think he'd be a good squad member.
Yeah,
He'd play a lot.
Hey Don, can we get some volume in the commentary? Thanks, buddy.
I had I saw some content with Thiago Alcantara, obviously former Barcelona midfielder and Bayern Munich midfielder.
Yeah,
He named his world midfield three Pedri, Vitinha, and Declan Rice.
Is that right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, that's a good.
That's really
three,
interesting.
yeah.
And he's assistant coach at Barcelona, so I think that means he'd get in the team. He's still at Barca, isn't he?
So
Whoa.
mic stand is struggling.
The mic stand's struggling, Ryan, is it?
No, it's fine.
I think where
Got it.
else Declan Rice would get into.
I think he played for Real Madrid.
I think you're right, actually.
I don't think there are a lot of midfields in the world that the club level that Declan Rice wouldn't have one of the
Yeah.
3 spots in it.
In my head, Barcelona's always like Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, and I was like, oh wait, it's not anymore.
No.
It's Pedri and De Jong, and who's the other one?
I know what you mean, though. You get
Casado
sort of,
or like
Olmo plays in front sometimes.
Yeah.
Rose-
That's Eric
Time.
Eric Garcia's been playing in midfield for Barcelona a lot as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think Rice probably plays for Barcelona.
I think you're right. Yeah, sometimes you can be wrong.
But that's okay.
That's okay.
I think it's an interesting conversation about certainly world-class attacking players in the Premier League
Yeah,
that we just don't really have.
I feel like all the defenders are so good and so big that like
Yeah.
it means like nippy ones just can't really be of any use. Like I
Yeah.
love watching Desiree Doué, but I don't know if he'd be the same in the Premier League.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though he's
yeah.
amazing, but like you just don't. You know, he'd get not as many as he.
I feel like Semenyo is the archetype Premier League forward at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Super quick, super powerful, like really good at getting shots away.
Yeah,
And maybe Semenyo wouldn't work quite so well in Spain or France, for example.
maybe Doku kind of proves me wrong a bit because then he's come on a lot and now he makes the right decisions. He's a lot more useful. Because I thought for a while he was just like a dribbly boy without the end product.
Yeah. Well, I think he was. I mean, I think season before last, I think he only got like.
He's getting a
5
lot
goals.
better. Yeah, I think you're right. Here he goes.
I think Semenyo would absolutely cook it in La Liga. Like,
Well, it might just be that he's so powerful that he just runs through them all, right?
yeah, I think also as well, like Rashford. I think Rashford played really well. There were ups and downs, but I think overall he had a really good career last season for a really good season, for Barcelona last year.
Yeah.
And I just think with Semenyo's skill set, I think he'd have a great time.
I'm quite surprised that City had as clear a run at him as they did.
Mm.
I mean, I guess if City want a player, they get them by and large. But like,
it was a release clause as well, wasn't it? So I guess that just means that
oh, was it?
I think it was
65 release.
I think it was release clause, and I think that's why they did it in January, because I think it may be the I'm sort of stretching to remember now, but I think the clause may have expired in the summer. So in those sort of situations, you always think, well, it kind of becomes like players' decision.
Mm.
I mean, that £65 million now, like with the way this summer market's going, is incredible value.
Yeah, I mean, 50 million players are the new kind of 20 million
Yeah,
players.
totally.
Yeah.
You know?
But also, like, I still think the more amazing thing is how much better Bournemouth did after he's gone.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
I mean,
it's absolutely. And I forgot that he's gone to Liverpool. What's his
Areola.
name? Yeah, Areola.
Areola. Oh, yeah.
Areola. Sorry, that's the old West Ham defender.
Goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper. Sorry. Areola. I forgot about that.
Of course, yeah.
Set piece for Paraguay. This
I'd
is
forgotten that happened as well.
Huh?
I'd totally forgotten that happened.
Yeah. The Premier League's going to be really good this year, I think. I've absolutely no idea what's going to happen. Oh, it's a Paraguay corner.
Yeah.
Oh my
Almiron
God.
won it, did really well.
Let's get a goal.
Whoa! That's not where you want to put it.
Do you know what's interesting? What I think I may have done, is it possible to put the football on BBC iPlayer with the 5 Live radio commentary?
yes, I think that is possible.
I think that's what I've done.
I think
Are
that's
they-
what
are
they do
they-
for late games.
Are they over
There was-
explaining the actions of all the players? Because if so, then you've got the radio commentary on. Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, he's saying what's happening.
Yeah.
Which actually for me is quite helpful because I don't really know what's happening. Oh, good Lord, look at
What
that.
a ball.
what a
Oh,
ball.
my, good touch.
You got to score, you got to... No!
That-
Oh,
Well defended.
That looked like it was his arm. Yeah, I thought that was his arm.
how about that?
That's unbelievable ball out from the keeper.
Quick
Oh!
corner.
Oh.
Ah. I like it. It seems like role reversal now for this moment. Hey, there's 2 Paraguay players down.
That Pat Neville and Co-coms.
Yes. Can you hear it?
Love Pat
It's
Nevin.
Pat.
What's handball?
It's handball.
That's handball. And he then doesn't go for the shot either when he's lining up for it. I didn't realise this was a BBC iPlayer option. Big fan of this.
I did this every night by accident. I thought it was just that they were doing a cost-cutting exercise by having the radio combined with the...
I don't think so. I think it's a stylistic choice, an
Cool.
aesthetic
While
option.
putting the QR code up to sign up for a TV license, they keep putting on every poor Guy Mowbray having to do TV license ad reads. Basically,
I always feel
this
the
game's
most
brought to you by the TV license.
This game's brought to you by the license fee that we really hope you've paid.
yeah.
Just go to bbc.co.uk/.
The most awkward left turn I feel in football broadcasting is when you watch Super Sunday on Sky and David Jones, who does a terrific job, has to go from talking about whatever the big game is to and later you can watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
It's always something really weird they've started doing this thing this season where they watch the trailer and then they have all the lads go that
What do
looks
you think
good.
of that, Roy?
I'd like to watch that. Yeah. Oh yeah.
The guy's just slaying the dragon. That's his job.
He's just slaying the dragon.
That's his
job.
Come on.
Very good.
Babies.
It's been a baby. It's just a dragon. It's just a
Targaryen
dragon. It's just a dragon.
babies.
Babies.
Oh, that's good.
Someone brought up that amazing, I think it's from a World Cup a few years ago, where I think it's Neville, Ian Wright, and Roy Keane on punditry. And it's when Wright, he keeps going, final. Have you seen that? Where Roy Keane's just they need to get to the finals. I think it's England related. And Wright is just taking the mick out of the way that he's saying final all the time. It's amazing.
I'm obsessed with the kind of the way that Gary Neville's sort of creating football entertainment, and I think it's that sort of boiled frog thing of we haven't noticed how weird it's got, but now what am I okay sort of joking about other football shows?
Yeah, as long as you don't defame anyone.
No. I love them. I love them. I love them.
Yeah.
I just think the fact that
Nothing
we're all
bad
just,
about Wrighty either.
no, I love Righty. I absolutely love Righty, but we're just so used to just sitting and watching them eat croissants. And that's unbelievable here.
JJ loves the croissant bit. That's why.
Yeah.
It's the eating of the croissant, and then
This is true. You did a bit on
screenwrite
your
about
screenwrite
this.
about
Yeah,
about
which
the
I was going to
opening
rehash a
shows,
bit,
yeah.
but just I do find it amazing, the way they have to sort of create conversation just to make it feel like you're behind the scenes in the studio. Of Neville always sort of just asks inane questions Righty, do you wear shoelaces, or something like that, or where'd you buy your shirts from? And it's just anything to try and create conversation.
As they say, this is the second spot on impersonation of Neville I've heard today. You did a great one earlier
That's
as well.
the way he likes moving his arms.
His
around,
arms,
isn't he?
yeah.
He pulled it out of nowhere. I didn't know you had it in you, producer Ryan. I expect it from the famous professional comedian.
I'm not a comedian.
Oh, Didier Deschamps out of his chair now.
Do you think France are getting frustrated yet, or do you think they're still?
I think. Do you know what? I'd be worried if I was a France fan. I think they probably are getting a little bit frustrated. But to be I also think they've got the kind of team where if you go to penalties, there's just no way they're losing, is there?
No.
Paraguay.
No, France.
We thought that about Germany. Germany lost their first World Cup
Yeah.
penalty shootout.
That's true, but I didn't. Germany don't have the arm's length list of attackers that you just believe can take a penalty in their sleep.
They have the aura of Manuel Neuer in goal, though, which I think still.
That's waned, hasn't it? Come on,
It has
that is
waned.
seriously waned. That aura. I just feel as though I don't know. I feel like if France get to a penalty shootout, that it's just 5 goals before they've even started.
Someone in the comments says, you're worried when England haven't scored in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Joe. That was
Yeah, but I mean, the England
was
aren't
true.
France, are they?
true. Oh, how do you feel? Someone earlier, I meant to ask, someone said, how does Joe feel now about the whole if England played France 100 times thing? Joe
We asked.
Joe did
let's
this whole
ask Jacob
thing the
this
other day.
question. Yeah.
Right, so Joe basically, if England win the World Cup but don't play France to get there, Joe feels like it's a bit of a hollow World Cup.
I did not say that. I did not say
That's
that.
basically what you
No,
said.
no. If you win the World Cup, you win the World Cup regardless. Okay. All I'm saying is you have to beat the best to be the best. That's it.
Yeah.
Jacob Hawley says yes. No need to say anyone, Jacob, it's fine.
I think he says he understands what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like that thing that people do about, you only got there because you had a good run in the tournament.
No, I agree.
Well,
as an Arsenal fan, it's very important that you don't like that. I do understand that.
What?
But-
We just won a league.
No, of course, you won the league. I understand.
We had a good run in the league.
I know you had a very good run in the league over 38 games. It was very impressive. The question I actually thought Ryan was going to bring up, the one I like, is if England played France 100 times, how many times do England win? That was the question.
How many would you suggest?
I mean, I think 20
out of 100.
Yeah, and then you got to count draws as well, right? So like I think actually, JJ, you said 20 wins, 30 draws, and then France would win 50 times.
I still think that's a lot.
A lot of what?
Well,
A lot
for England,
heavily on France. Yeah.
Oh,
no, I'm being very kind to England there. I think it would probably be more France wins, but yeah, I think 20, 30, 50 is a good split.
What do you think, Jacob?
Yeah, I think JJ's probably right. I think it's probably heavier that way. A part of me wants to believe that like England are the perfect antidote to a team like France because they could like match them physically. You know, Bellingham running ahead of Kane could give their defence things to worry about. But then I just look at their front line, France. I'm just like Jed Spence and Konsa can't deal with that. Do you know, they can't stop that for 90 minutes.
How many times do you think Jed Spence would post one of his things on Instagram after an England-France game? That's who's in the...
Yeah.
What's he been posting?
He always posts, or he went through a phase. I'm not sure if he does it now because I think people have actually started like winning some battles against him.
No, I think he does still do it.
Does he still do it?
I think he's sort of aping something that someone said about him on Twitter. This is amazing by Barcola.
Oh,
Barclay's so good, man.
Oh, he's fantastic. The reference is that he has a penitentiary.
Yeah.
and it's the player he's marking has been put in the Jed Spence penitentiary. and he'll sort of put a, and sometimes without even saying those words, he'll just put an image of the game of him marking someone and then just put a padlock that sort of implies you've been put in the penitentiary.
did he say the word penitentiary?
Oh, I don't know if he says it, but that's where it originated.
That's where it originates.
And now it's
funny.
like, yes, I've put you in my penitentiary.
I just love that as a word.
I've only ever heard it in 50 Cent lyrics. I don't know. I've never heard a British person use the word penitentiary before.
It's really good.
So how many if England play France 100 times, how many of those posts you think Jed Spence?
How many times does Barclay end up in the penitentiary?
Because I think there's a few 0-0s in there, so I think Jed's go for a good maybe like 40.
But Jed has to be honest with himself. It might be a 0-0.
JJ's face then was such...
Is that Enciso?
Yeah.
Looks like Enciso's asking to come off.
There's another sub earlier as well. Was it in Drad? Did he go off? Because he was injured coming into this, but he really wanted to play.
I missed this. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
For Canali.
Five Live commentary saying this guy coming on is dangerous. I don't know his name.
Can they elaborate? Or
they say he played for Portsmouth in the
Now
Championship.
he's dangerous.
Dangerous. So Enciso off.
Chainsaw.
And coming on is Caballero.
Keepers haven't had to make many saves in this game. They're like it's been quite fun back and forth, but they haven't really no one's really challenged either keeper. I think that's harsh on Barclay. I think he was just starting to get a bit of space and get into the game a bit.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he's run quite a lot though. I guess he just gives someone else a little go now. He's done a lot.
Do you want to guess the XG?
oh, I was looking at it.
I would guess it is 0.6 to France and 0.12 to Paraguay.
I'd go 0.45 for France and maybe 0.08 for Paraguay.
It's 0.07 for Paraguay, very close. 0.24 for France.
Wow.
Jacob, what you were saying before about no saves, one shot on target in the entire game.
One shot on target from France.
For France.
Yeah, that's it.
And they're resourcing a little bit more. Rabiot's taking a few more shots. Obviously, Kone's taking a few of them as well. I think that's always a bit of a tell when both central midfielders are just whacking it from 30 yards.
Yeah. Nice also, Paraguay have completed 63 passes now, guys. So, it could, you know what? Could be 100 before the game's done. We're on about 1 per minute right now. Not so bad, is it? Not so bad.
Well, they won't need passes if they take the lead.
Passes don't win games.
Correct. Rappers do.
I suspect there's like a really close correlation between passing and winning, I would have thought. You know, goals, passing and goals. Can't really score a goal if you don't pass the ball, can you? You know?
I mean, you can.
You can.
Well,
I don't know what.
yeah, okay, I guess you can. I guess you could keep scoring from kickoff. Is that what we're saying? You just kick it from kickoff every time?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. You're talking about like football before Scotland invented passing, you know, back in the 1870s or whatever it was, when they just picked up the ball and ran with it.
What do you think the first reaction was to someone passing a football?
It's a bit like...
Whoa, hang on a minute. I don't know.
Yeah,
Game's gone.
Game's gone, yeah.
Game's gone.
This is not in the spirit of the game.
Do you think instinctively people did dribble before passing?
They did, like it's... Yeah.
Oh, is that true?
This is a true thing, yeah. So, I mean, it's also because, football and rugby were originally the same thing, right? And like the sports split over a period of time. So passing would have been invented around a time when there were like, sort of multiple different sports before they were all codified in the same, with the same rule book, which I think is like 1865 is maybe the codification.
Sorry not to follow what you're saying, but I think there's an interesting story.
That's fine, man.
Do you see where they just wiped out Due there? I think that's one of those advantages that the refs give that isn't an advantage. Like I think you'd much rather have the set piece from that position than keep just going round and round a block.
I don't think it was an advantage. He's told him to get up.
He didn't buy it.
No.
He wipes him out.
He's looking for it though.
Yeah, but that's still definitely a foul.
That's a foul.
Well, he's looking. Yeah, he's looking for it.
But like,
he does do the.
People look for fouls and get them, right? Like I don't know.
But
like
he does leave his
Harry
knee
Kane
out.
did the other day, and it wasn't a foul either.
No, but that was way more of a foul than the Harry Kane.
No, he's just.
Come
he
on,
sees it
man.
coming and he's leaning into it.
No,
It's not a foul.
I'm not letting that go. That's
if you were playing
crazy.
five-a-side with the dads and Walthamstow with me on a Monday
But
night,
you're not.
that
You're
would not be a free
You're
kick.
playing in the World Cup.
I know that's not a foul either.
It is a foul. It's okay to look for a foul and win it. Like it being cynical isn't in the rules. Obviously,
he
they
did
look
also
for fouls.
dive.
No, it's just stop being.
He did
at it.
also dive. It's a bit of a divey foul.
You can dive. You can look for it. You can dive, and it can still be a foul.
I think that's much less egregious than what Harry Kane did the other day.
Far less egregious. I can't believe you think that's not a foul.
Due's
Harry Kane should be in a penitentiary for.
I don't know if we.
Maybe Jed put him in it when he got back to the training ground just to punish him.
Honestly.
Oh,
Man.
I really like it because like all these players keep going down and being like, "Oh, I'm in so much pain," and the referee says, "No, they have to keep going." Come on
Is it a
now.
penalty? Is it a penalty?
No.
Not a foul either.
Here we go down the other end.
Look how fast
No
he is.
way, he's getting around. He's getting around him.
Yeah.
Saliba's very good.
Well done,
Almiron.
Saliba.
I feel like Almiron's been around for 100 years. Though.
Yeah.
He must be like 42.
Oh, no.
Oh no, he's done his hamstring.
He hasn't, has he?
Yeah.
No.
He's just held the back of his leg and gone down.
Come on, France. put
Also,
the ball up.
I think Newcastle fans are incredibly harsh on Almiron.
Yeah.
I do a podcast with a Newcastle fan. He spent years being like, we need to upgrade on Almiron. It's like, no one you've got now is miles better than Almiron.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I think that's
penalty.
more of a foul than the.
That's penalty. Yeah.
The 5 Live are saying that's a penalty.
That's a penalty.
Looks like a penalty.
He is still looking. He's like,
That was my initial
Don't
thing.
say he's looking for
I
it.
think that's.
That
yeah,
is-
that's
he's
he
got
doesn't
his
have
foot
time
all
to
the way
look
around
for
his
that.
ankles.
I don't think you have time to look for that.
JJ really wants to say it's
Yeah.
not. I can see.
Do you think he ruined his chances of getting that penalty because he went down too easily for the one a minute ago? Do you think?
Maybe,
Do you think the ref is now like, I don't trust
Yeah,
you?
they're going to
mate?
give that.
Ah,
I think
VAR check.
that probably is that one. I still think he's like,
Has he
time to
got-
go down. But
He's
yeah,
got the look of a
it's
man that's
penalty.
about to walk over to the monitor, doesn't he?
I will say, I said it
Here
was a
he
bit
goes.
harsh. I said it was harsh. They took Barkler off for Due. Due's been incredible.
Yeah, I think he's an incredible Dewey.
Yeah. And it's like Barkler's like a great dribbler, but the ball just stays so much closer to Due's feet when he does basically the same thing.
Yeah.
There's no way he's not giving this,
Yeah.
right?
No, it's a definite
Kicks
penalty.
one leg
yeah.
onto the other leg. It's
Especially that angle. There's another angle I don't believe it, but that's definitely it. Bang. You see, like this sort of bang motion with his foot. Yeah.
God, the VAR room looks like a great place to watch football. At what point do East London bars start like making a
the
spot in
VAR
the
room.
corner that looks like the VAR room?
I've been to
I
the
would
one.
do that. That feels like something a brewdog would do.
It's a
doesn't
really
it?
good idea,
It's so funny if they cut to it and actually on one of the screens was the Tifo live stream. Like, hang on a minute.
They're in the live chat.
Yeah. Decision is penalty.
Yeah.
Decision is penalty.
How about that? Do you know what? As far as drama goes, though, there's nothing better for me than when the referees are being broadcast in the stadium.
Oh,
Because their faces, can you imagine how scary that would be to do?
Sorry, the first part of that where he kind of goes outside and then comes back in with his right foot is an amazing piece of play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's incredible.
And he does it. He's so like he's moving so
'Cause
quickly while he does it.
Yeah, it's that thing where you've not only beaten one guy, but all like 3 other people are on alert straight away, and it's just
Yeah.
like panic.
It's a shame because I think this is potentially a penalty that's going to ruin what was otherwise quite an interesting game.
look at this.
This happened the other day at the end of the.
Oh, I love this.
Was it the end of the Senegal game when the other
against
Senegal
Belgium.
players were like, one of them feigned injury on the spot to slow it down as much as possible. And actually, in that game, I think Lukaku held the ball as though he was going to take the penalty for the whole time, and the Senegal players were trying to phase him out. But then
Yeah.
he passed the ball off to Tielemans.
It's quite
for
a
the penalty, right?
It's been a thing that teams have adopted over.
Everybody's just laughing at him.
It's been a thing that teams have adopted over the last few years. As
It's just happened here as well.
Yeah.
Mbappe's done it, yeah.
Mbappe's trying to put it back.
I think it was. I can't remember where I saw it now, but someone was talking about how there's a lot of like sports scientists got involved in penalty taking.
Is the goalkeeper allowed to do that? Stand right in front of
Oh,
the
he's
ball?
done it now.
He's done it now, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Is there any world where this doesn't go in? I don't feel like there is.
They just showed his little radar where he puts the ball. He's not. It's not banging the corner.
He waits a little bit, see where they go. He does a sort of stealth thing.
Oh, come on, guys. Get out of the box.
Really good.
Oh, that's Almiron, so I guess he hasn't done this. He's okay. Maybe he just got cramp. Or maybe he's going to play without a hamstring.
That's a big keeper.
He's
Yeah.
6'6", apparently.
When you're nervous about taking a penalty, it does feel very far away. There we go.
goes. Well, at least there'll be no extra time.
Yeah,
It's good for us. I'm pretty tired.
I think that's a bit of a shame because I think
I've
this
had
was,
a coffee.
I think this was getting really interesting as a game of like
Yeah.
Paraguay were breaking and France was starting to look frustrated. But I think like what we were just saying, what Doué did with that dribble to earn the penalty,
Yeah,
like that
so
that's
good.
like an action that is worth a penalty. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so good. I agree. Okay.
And if they hadn't have fouled him and he'd got a shot off, that could have been an incredible goal.
This is also like, as far as the narrative goes, I feel like this is sort of pretty good for both teams. Everyone's going to praise Paraguay. They've been amazing. And, you know, assuming France go on to win, there's a lot. There's an hour's worth of great stuff to say about Paraguay. You know, they go home heroes, is what the TV will say.
Yeah.
Huh?
And is there a little bit of it took France 70 minutes and a penalty to break down Paraguay?
Yeah.
Are they
Are they?
the champions elect?
That you know what you're seeing what I'm going to write in the copy ahead of their section on the podcast later. Maybe they're crap, guys. I don't know. England in the final.
What do you think about Mbappe doing the Isaac? Get out of here.
Is that the Isaac
So
celebration?
it's like,
I like it. Unless he's saying he wants to get out of here, in which case, what did we say? Where they're playing in Philadelphia, right?
so far, no sign of that storm.
No sign of that storm.
Weather looks lovely.
How about that?
The real storm played out on the pitch.
Did we miss
There
the
you go.
hydration break, or did it just
That's
get
not happened yet, I
overrun
don't
by the
think.
penalty?
No.
Don't worry, guys. I better get that. Pick the joke for the. Not that one.
Quite worried about storms tomorrow. If the affecting
Yeah.
the England game, pushing it back.
Us too. We've got to stay up and do the watch along for it, which is too late, really, isn't it?
I have to get my daughter in.
But hey, everyone, tune in and watch the watch along.
I have to take my daughter to school after the game, and it's like if it doesn't start till like 2 or 3 in the morning,
Yeah.
it's like fresh from the pub to take my daughter to reception.
I do worry about the roads in the morning. How many people are going to be driving home from rural pubs?
Listen, if anyone is expecting any kind of building work to be done Monday morning, if you're getting an extension done or if you're getting your kitchen renovated or whatever,
It's not
like, just give them the day off now.
Yeah. Where do you stand on schools? As in, like,
Just in general.
just in general. You like
Funding.
schools? You like them? No, Thomas
Jacob,
Tuchel said,
schools, yay or nay?
Thomas Tuchel said, just give him
Ooh, we left a bit on him there.
He did, didn't he? Thomas Tuchel said, just let the kids have the day off and watch the game. It's pretty late, though.
Well, it's what it's
How old are your children?
5, 3, and 4 months.
Would you let them stay up till 3?
No,
Well, the 4-month-old will be up anyway, right?
yeah.
So that's all
She'll
good.
probably wake
Yeah.
up for the game.
That's true.
No, she's actually very good at sleep. But I don't know. I mean, like my 5-year-old daughter doesn't care.
No.
Oh god, they're kicking off with Mbappe again.
Hydration break, Joe.
But this is all kicking off, by the way.
Yeah.
Paraguay are deciding that they might as well take someone with them. Which, again, I do admire. It's funny.
It's nice. Do you know, we haven't seen many fights or what do you call it? Huddle? Violent huddles?
Handbags.
Scuffles.
Handbags. Yeah, we haven't seen much of it this World Cup. I quite enjoy it. There we go. It looks like they're mostly managing it.
Pat Evans just said he doesn't think they're losing their cool. He thinks they know exactly what they're doing, and I 100% agree. They know exactly what they're doing. They're trying to rattle them to try and make someone react or something, just to, like, make them lose focus. So then
It's
'cause
kind of
they are hyper focused.
It's hard to rattle when they're winning though. Now, right? Like Mbappe was just smiling about it. Though.
No, but then you can rattle them and they lose their cool and they make just worse
Yeah.
decisions, and you can just steal the ball for them at some point.
It's true. I'm very rattleable. Playing
Yes,
video
gonna
games.
say, yeah.
But then also, if I try to rattle someone else while I'm playing video games, I will rattle myself inadvertently.
You were quite rattled in the England game.
I'd say I'm pretty rattled most of the time.
There's a little bit of he turns.
he does. There's a bit of the Beckhams about this lash out here.
Yeah.
When he flicks his foot up at him.
Joe, don't you usually do
Yeah.
something in a hydration break?
It's time for a hydration break
Hydration
joke.
break, yes.
Would you mind reading this one, Jacob Hall?
Yep, down the camera.
I think looking down the camera is very important for the standard of the joke.
Australia called up right back Jacob Italiano for
Oh.
this World Cup.
Really?
It's unclear if he could have qualified for any other national team.
It's unclear. It's unclear.
Can you read it again, please?
One more time.
Australia called up right back Jacob Italiano for this World
A
Cup.
lot of energy.
It's unclear if he could have qualified for any other national team.
It's unclear.
Ah, I see, Italiano.
He's actually a dual citizen.
Hmm.
So not that unclear, guys. Because of dual citizenship. Can you guess the other country he could have?
Paraguay.
Yeah, that's right. There you go. There. It's the two bad ones out of the way. The rest will be.
The rest of goal.
Rest are great.
Well,
You can
there's
keep. No,
more.
you can keep these. You can keep
Thank
these.
you very much.
Take them home with you. Obviously, give them to your children.
Send them into school with it.
I'm sure they'll love them.
Vincenzo Italiano as well, football manager.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
another Italiano.
No, who's actually yet? He was born in Germany, but he is Italian.
How about that?
Is it Besiktas?
How about that? By the way, can I say I was reflecting yesterday on that game that Alfie brought in, the fake or real players game. That I managed to win the game because of my knowledge of Austrian football in the 1930s. Do you know, I feel like I didn't get enough. I'm not the smart football person here. I don't know if you've noticed already, but it's not the kind of thing that I would do, that I would win a game because of my knowledge of 1930s Austrian football. I feel like I didn't get any props for that yesterday. Just wondering if there's any.
Do you want to
Thank
clap
you.
now? I think we should clap.
Let's
Let's
go
clap
around now.
Joe's performance.
Where was I yesterday?
Oh, maybe you weren't here.
I was here yesterday. You weren't here yesterday.
I wasn't here yesterday. It must
No.
have been the day before.
Day before with
I don't
Alfie.
remember. I don't remember. Oh, they've kicked off again.
Yeah, yesterday, there's actually a question reflecting on yesterday. Ash, as a question for Joe, which Ryan stinker yesterday was worse? I'm assuming they're talking about Matt Ryan. Or mine when at full time, at extra time,
You tried to call.
I was just like, right, everyone, because we usually take a break and then we go and do the podcast. And I just basically had completely zoned out of the game state and forgot the penalties was happening. I was like, so we're going to go and take a break now, and then we'll come back and do the podcast a bit. And Kaya was like, we're going to watch the penalties first. I was like, oh yeah, the penalties. That's it. Yeah, actually, we'll do the penalties first. But I mean, stinker's a bit harsh, you know. I mean,
Stinkers.
steady on chat.
I mean, the Australia penalties, we're going to talk about it a bit later, but
I think if you're being
so.
brought on, subbed on as a keeper to save penalties,
Yeah,
don't save any. That's
you get put in an
They've-
impossible position.
I think
though,
they've
don't you?
kicked out at Mbappe again.
Mbappe. Is Mbappe at it?
Someone said, or when you played the points of bad music. I don't do that side of the production actually, chat.
He
So nice
does.
one.
He does.
No, I don't. That's not me, actually. So
There's a little.
Oh.
Oh, come away though.
No, but you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, but like, you're not allowed. You're not allowed. Like,
Is that you doing that? Is that an impression of me?
no, that's what people are like. Oh, you can't do that.
You can't.
Yeah,
You can't just repeat exactly what I said in that voice and then say it's not an impression of
No,
me.
I'm not trying to do you there. Yeah,
How dare you? I don't know, but David Beckham got a red card for that.
exactly.
You know,
And it was
20
a
years
nonsense.
ago.
You shouldn't have
Yeah.
done. Yeah, it ruined your brave boys' chances.
Yeah,
Wait, was that 1998?
1998. Yeah, so I guess it's
Yeah.
nearly 30 years.
Did our
Just-
brave boys
just-
have chances in 1998?
What was
yeah,
it?
they
Was it the
very nearly
quarterfinal?
beat Argentina with 10 men.
That was the Michael Owen game.
It was, yeah. They lost in penalties. I think Sol Campbell had the goal, at least one ruled out for a corner. It was dodgy as well.
see, look, this is the proof in the chat now that I don't do that kind of stuff because producer Don has just put a poll in there saying, "Do you want me to play the points of bad music now?"
Oh, I'd love that, to be honest. It's been a long time since I've heard it. There it is. It's the Wii music version.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I love this music so much.
Yeah, my favourite version, I think.
Very good.
Was that a sample for a sample loop for the backing bit, or did you play that as a
I played it.
instrument?
I mean, I didn't make this version. Don made this version.
Oh, did he?
The original version was all played, so I don't know how
Oh.
Don made this. Very talented, isn't he, producer Don?
Very.
And he's turned it off now.
Producer Don made that.
Producer John made that version.
Wow,
Yeah.
nice one, Don.
Back in the time before AI did everything for you.
Don't use AI for that, surely.
Hmm?
Don't use AI for that, surely.
People have using AI to make music.
No.
Hmm.
It's a
I mean,
no
there's
from
a
me.
song
It's a no
going
from
around-
me. It's a no from me.
No, for everyone, it sucks. But there is that one song that's in the rounds now, the Puerto Rico song, which is,
I haven't heard that. Is it an AI song?
yeah,
I haven't heard
everyone's
it.
doing dances to it on the TikTok stuff like that.
Right,
It's,
right.
If you know, I'm surprised you haven't come across it yet. It's
Maybe I haven't, I just don't know.
very catchy.
Is it
As soon as I heard it, the thing is like it's
obviously AI?
yeah, it's weird. You can instantly tell anything it's AI. You
Yeah.
just tell. There's something
Yeah.
about it, even though this one is. Someone else has gone down, and another one.
My 3-year-old son is obsessed with football chants, and so we have to
Oh, really?
listen to them in the car.
Right.
Yeah, and it started with the Gabrielle, the Big Gabby song for Arsenal, but then
Right.
there's like this album of AI generated Arsenal chants that we have to listen to in the car now, and they've all got an American accent for this.
Really?
And it's like songs that would be impossible to sing in a stadium. Yeah, and it's but yeah,
great.
it has that I nearly said quality, but that thing of like you just know it's AI instantly.
Yeah. That is an unfortunate thing to have to listen to in the car.
Yeah.
Uwe McCann just get elbowed in the chest.
It did look like that, yeah.
Yeah, obviously that's literally what happened. But the
You think
referee saw it. Even he's like, "Don't do that. Give a free kick."
Right.
1998.
1998.
He'd be in the penitentiary.
He'd be in the penitentiary. Big time. Big time.
Paraguay going down swinging.
I think this game is done.
It's a bit like the that Uruguay's final game with Spain, where they were already 2-3 goals down, and then they just did a lot of fouling.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes!
And then
Give
big
one back
foul,
there,
look.
Kaynak.
Clear the benches.
He's had enough.
I quite like that the ref isn't, like that no question that's a yellow, but he's not blowing up at some other stuff. Do you know what I mean? I like that he's letting it get a bit tasty.
Yeah. When they do this in Scotland, it's often feared that he's lost the control of the game because then
Right.
everyone just starts doing that.
Yeah.
But it should calm it down. That's kind of what what's the game I was watching? Ecuador are very much like Paraguay, like very nippy and in your
Yeah.
face.
Right.
And Ivory Coast just did that a couple of times, and it stopped them from being quite so annoying.
Mm.
Hincapié got that ridiculous red card for Ecuador, didn't
Mm.
Oh, I can't remember that.
he?
So I've got a question.
Yeah.
Someone asked, have you decided what you're going to watch on Wednesday?
Yeah, because the alternative is 2 a.m. game or something, isn't it? Let me check.
Wednesday? No, we're off Wednesday, aren't we?
What day is Wednesday?
Is it Tuesday, you mean?
Oh, maybe it's because I was chatting to people in the Discord earlier, asking for movie recommendations.
Oh, that'll be
I might-
it.
I
That'll
might
be
go
it,
to
yeah.
the cinema on Wednesday.
Nice. You should go and see He-Man with the sexy Skeletor.
Do you know what? I don't want to see He-Man.
But he looks so hot.
Yeah,
Have you not seen that poster? Skeletor?
I've
No.
seen it. Oh, you're right. You were asking Jacob Hawley. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you were also allowed to join in.
I went to
The
see
skeleton get
the
ripped.
Star Wars Grogu movie.
He's
he? Is that any good?
I didn't really enjoy it,
Yeah.
but
A lot of people haven't.
a friend of mine said that he thought it had really excellent action in it.
Oh.
My biggest criticism of it was that I'm not really. I should preface this by saying I'm not really a Star Wars guy, but I watched a bit of the TV series and I thought the best bits are when Grogu, aka Baby Yoda,
Yeah.
does a really cute thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's just very few cute Grogu moments in
Really?
the film, to the extent where I was in the cinema on my own in the daytime. It was during the heat wave, and it was so cold in there. It was amazing. I was having
Great
the
place
best
to go.
time.
It's a great place to go in a heat wave.
Absolutely fantastic. I bought 2 weird organic chocolate bars to eat while I was in there. So like the conditions are perfect, you know. And I don't understand. I found myself thinking, confused as to why they didn't seem to understand that people only like this because of when Grogu does something cute. You know, seems very strange to not include more of those moments. But
Did you watch
Yeah.
Andor?
no, but everyone says that it was good.
I think even if you're not a Star
Part of the
Wars,
reason I didn't watch it, you know, because I got like aggressively recommended it for.
Is that
about
the series?
6
Yeah.
I've not watched that yet. But
It's, even if you don't like Star Wars, it's.
This is the problem, though. Is that's what
'Cause
everybody
I'm not a massive. I'm not a massive Star. I'm not a
But
massive.
that's
Star
literally
Wars
the
person,
main thing
yeah.
everyone says about
Yeah.
Andor, which really makes me want to make fun of it so much. I don't know. Are you guys Star Wars guys?
Not really. Not.
You say you're a
I
Star Wars
love
guy?
Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
love Star Wars.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
I didn't know this about you.
Been into that since I was a young boy.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Have you watched the Grogu movie?
No.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No, I haven't. I haven't watched much of the new Disney ones. I got
Right.
through the new ones that came out. I liked Rogue One. And then I got bored of Mandalorian after a while because it is the same episode every time.
Right. Yeah.
There's a really funny sketch, which is every single Mandalorian episode.
Right.
It's like, oh, my ship's broken. I have to go to a place to go and fix it.
You got to fix your ship. Yeah.
Oh no!
Feels very old school Sunday night, kind of like half an
Sure.
hour.
Yeah, I
every
love-
week is an
Monster of the
adventure.
week.
Exactly,
yeah.
yeah.
Which
But
I think is deliberate, but
Yeah.
After a while, I think I
It's
watched the
made by-
first series and really enjoyed it.
it's
And
made by-
then I was-
is his name Jon Favreau? I always forget his first
Jon
name.
Favreau, yeah.
Yeah.
who was
and Dave Thingme, I can't remember his name. who's
Dave Thingme.
Dave Filoni, something like that. I can't remember.
Right.
Who's like just knows the stuff inside out, so it's all legit.
If you don't like Star Wars, Jacob, have you got like a thing like that?
Well, like a sort of like fantasy or that kind of
It doesn't
thing.
have to be fantasy, but like, do you like Harry Potter,
Um,
or you just would you describe yourself as, when it comes to culture, as a sports person primarily?
yeah, I think so nowadays. I
Right.
don't, it sounds like a really ridiculous thing to say. I don't. I really struggle to find the time to watch much television.
I think you have 3 children. That doesn't sound.
Yeah, well, no, I work a lot of evenings
Yeah.
as well, so yeah, I struggle to find. And then any sort of TV time I get, I do prioritise football.
Does that mean you do a lot of childcare during the day
Yeah.
because you can?
Yeah, I
you
sort
need-
of. I mean, it's incredibly boring maybe, but I sort of think most dads work 5 mornings, 5 afternoons a week. So
Right.
if I end up doing 3 or 4 evenings, then I'll take 3 or 4 mornings off, if that
Right,
makes sense,
yeah.
or afternoons or whatever. Which is great. It's because kids asleep in the evening, so I get to see more of my kids, which is good.
So mostly watching sports.
Yeah, that's yeah.
What's the nerdiest thing about you?
I'm trying to think like the last sort of good TV thing I got through. Oh, go on, Paraguay.
Have a hit. It's the kind of thing they would have done to score there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels like they're going to get one more chance.
Yeah. Their kit is too good to not get one more chance.
I think the last thing I actually watched was Adolescence, just because everyone said you have to watch this Adolescence thing.
I didn't see that. Was it good?
No, I mean, it was
a miniseries.
It was kind of fine, but I ended up hating it for the ridiculous overemphasis it was given culturally. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like the Prime Minister doing urgent alerts that everyone must watch this thing, otherwise your child might murder.
That's when you know it's gone mainstream. Don't you? When, the government responds
like
to it.
The mad overimportance attached to it. And there was a bits of it that didn't really make any sense.
Right.
Yeah, but I do like Stephen Gray. So.
In response to Joe's question, someone in the chat said, "Stop talking about your kids and say you love Narnia or something like a real man."
No, do you know what? If I was going to have a nerd thing, actually, I went back and watched all of the. Well, not all of the first 4 Pirates of the Caribbean films.
Oh, there you go.
They've aged incredibly well.
You think
really?
So? Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, but you can tell that Depp's doing it for the money by the 4th one.
Right. Yeah.
You can tell that he's in a bad way.
By the 4th one, that's incredible. Like, wow, to style it out for.
Hey man, he's still there for 2. He's still there for number 2.
The first 2 are great. The third one is crazy, and then by the 4th one, it's like, oh, and I think there's a 5th now.
There is. It's periodically in my head is.
Yeah.
You know, it just pops in there.
Yeah.
Like that.
It just pops in when I'm walking from the tube to the office.
Yeah, I've got quite a bad wind up going on with my 5-year-old at the moment, where I've convinced her that I used to be a pirate, like, to the point where like I've told her I've been to jail for it, and I've got loads of like stupid, ridiculous tattoos, and
is that Mbappe?
I sort of
Mbappe, yeah.
literally as I was putting her to bed tonight, I was like, no. She was like, you're not a pirate, are you, Daddy? Like, she's almost in tears saying this, where she's so scared of pirates. I was like, no, Lua, because pirates always have tattoos of arrows on their fingers, and then I held up my hands, and I do have an arrow on that finger. I was literally just doing it to amuse myself, terrorising this poor little.
That's good.
I rewatched.
But Adolescence was over-indexed. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I rewatched Pirates of the Caribbean not long ago with my. I've got a movie podcast as well. My co-host, he really didn't want to watch it, but he watched it with his daughter, who's I guess maybe 10.
Yeah.
And he said she was just obsessed with it. She just loved it. She'd obviously never seen it before, and it's a good reminder that, like, you know, young people, teenagers. Well, I mean, when I first watched that film with Johnny Depp in it as, what's his name, Jack Sparrow?
Yes.
I thought it was incredible. I thought it was amazing.
Word. Yeah.
And then you grow out of it a little bit as an adult and you get a bit cynical about it. But kids love Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we once a month we do like a film club episode of our podcast.
1, 2. Oh, that's 1. They need 5 more passes to make it to 100.
Right. They're going to do it, man.
We're going to get there.
5 more passes.
But listen, they're on, you know, a pass a minute almost, right?
Have you watched Nick Love's The Business recently?
No.
Oh, I really recommend it.
What is it?
Have you never watched The Business?
No.
Danny Dyer.
Oh, the TV show. I haven't.
No,
oh, you mean the
TV
film?
Show. It's a film.
No, I
oh
haven't
man, if you
seen
do
it.
a film podcast, you have to do The Business.
Let me see.
Have you watched much Nick Love films?
Don't think
Football
so.
Factory, stuff like that.
Obviously.
I've seen Football Factory. Yeah. I'm looking at his IMDb.
Watch The Business. It is
1,
Is the business the one where
2,
they go out to Spain.
3.
It's Tamer Hussein.
does Danny Dyer have to wash something in a sink?
No, I think of something
I'm
else.
thinking of a different film.
More.
Okay.
Jeff Bell plays Sammy. Go on, do I think I've come to the conclusion nearing the end of this game that I think Doué might be a better footballer than Barcola. Is that fair?
Is that presumably why it might be okay to let Barcola go?
Yeah.
And not do it?
Is it fair to say that Doué is a better player than Barcola? In very simplistic, basic terms.
I think it's like in Pro Evo when you have the up arrow. And I
Yeah.
think Dewey had one where he was on a downward.
This
So
season.
until they took him out and put in Barcola because he was on like a
I see,
semi
yeah,
arrow,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
they've put Dewey on. And he's come on with a full like
Yeah.
up arrow. I've done so well to watch my language there.
One of the things I like about Michael Lise is that he always matches his boots to whatever socks he's
Oh,
wearing
really?
that day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, colour wise.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he's done it for a good few years now. Yeah, watch out. Whatever colour socks the team are wearing that day. he goes,
Does he also have a thing where he's one of the very, very few players who doesn't have a boot deal and he can just wear whatever he wants?
Oh, maybe.
I'm not sure if he always. I think he always wears Mercurials. I might be wrong, but I'm not sure if he's actually a Nike athlete.
I'm sure I've read that. Yeah, he
Not
doesn't
a
have.
pass.
Wouldn't surprise me because then I suppose he's not got pressure to wear the latest colourways.
Yeah,
He can
yeah.
wear whatever. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
I mean, there's 10 minutes of additional time added time. You would have thought that Paraguay will make it to 100 passes.
I think they may have done already.
Let's see. $93. 7 passes left to get.
Oh, they're not counting header passes then.
Apparently not. Well, not according this. It's 93 completed. 94 completed passes is what I'm seeing for Paraguay.
That's
Just
what it was
to
before. That's
Hypervenom, sorry, not Mercurials, and also to someone in the chat who said he didn't do it in the last game. He did because he wore the white under socks, so he matched him to the white
Yeah.
under socks and not the red socks.
can confirm you are correct.
Where did 10 minutes of extra time come from?
I guess there was a little bit of argy-bargy. There was the penalty. There was the VAR
Was
call.
the argy-bargy not during the hydration?
There was a little before that. There were
I
two
guess, yeah,
separate
yeah.
incidents of argy-bargy.
That's a pass.
Plus that,
It's
yeah,
good-
I guess
complete.
they add the 3 minutes for the hydration break every time as well. But yeah, you're right. 10 does feel a little bit. Maybe it's added up over time because of the number of fouls there have been.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does feel like a lot for a game that's only got 1 goal in it. Are you just going to watch the England game at home then?
No, I'm going out.
You're going out?
Yeah.
Where are you going? I mean, not to the specific place. I probably shouldn't ask you that on here.
Mexico.
Uh,
City.
You're going to...
No, well, yeah. I'm not going out. But
is it a place with like hundreds of people or a place with
No, it's not quite as lively as that. I wanted to. I did the first game at the Kentish Town Forum. They do like a sort of
Right.
fan park thing.
Oh, cool, yeah.
And I wanted to do that for this, but they're not open. So I'm just going to quite a big pub near where I live in North London.
Right.
I have a feeling this is going to be the last game of the tournament for England. So
You think so?
yeah, and so I thought I'd enjoy it as much as I can by being out. Is he? Oh,
It's gone down, yeah.
that's quite the break that was on there. Yeah, what are you doing for it, Joe?
We're here.
Oh, you're streaming.
Yeah.
The commitment to the stream never dies.
Well, it does. It 100% would if it wasn't an England game, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I guess like we wouldn't necessarily have to do a live stream, although we might as well if we're going to be here. But it's the more an issue of like, when do you record the podcast?
Yeah.
Like, we could get up in the morning and do it, I guess, but then we will have to watch the game first. We're probably all going to watch the game anyway, right? I don't think anyone here would actually miss that and not stay up late. I think we're all at the moment mostly on like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. bedtimes anyway. So it's like, don't know, you might as well do the podcast. And then if you're going to do the podcast, you might as well do the live stream. And then
Yeah.
this is why my worry is storms also, because if the game is delayed at all,
Oh my word.
I don't know where the point is.
Yeah,
We
where's
have
the
to decide
line?
when to,
Where
like,
do you draw
not
the
do it.
line?
I don't
Yeah.
know. And also, like, the only time that a game has been delayed so far was that France game, and that was at half time, right? So you got halfway through the game and then it stopped for 2
Yeah.
hours.
So I was just looking at Maignan then, who was like not picking it up to save time, and then all of a sudden realised there was a Paraguay
Yeah,
player
yeah.
through. It was like, oh.
But yeah, it's definitely a late shift. But also Brazil, Norway the same day. That is a really cool game.
It's a great game.
Yeah.
I think that's at 9, right?
Haaland versus Gabriel.
That pass was amazing.
Finish. Oh.
Go on. Oh,
Great
what a
finish.
save!
Oh,
Another
the
save!
Well
Oh!
done.
Beautiful. How about that?
Do you think there's any chance Norway get past Brazil?
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Brazil are rubbish. It's the worst Brazil team I've ever seen. I think my hot take yesterday was that I sort of agree with you. I worry. Oh, here we go.
He's at it.
Here we go.
I'm not sure if it's.
It's not a yellow. He didn't do anything.
Well, but this is the thing. If he did do it, it's a red. If he didn't do it, it's nothing.
It looked
so how
like
can it
he
be a yellow?
put his hand to his face, didn't it?
But if he did put his hand to his face,
Then
that'd
it's
be a
the
red.
red.
Could be stopping the quick free kick, maybe? Is that maybe why?
Maybe.
Look at him.
That's
Jeez.
ridiculous.
Honestly,
that should be a yellow for him going down.
I agree. I think if you go down, if you pretend you've been hit in the face and go down, you should get sent off.
Yeah,
On
simulation.
review. Honestly, it's just cheating. Like,
It's no different really to when players get booked for waving a
Yeah,
card, right?
yeah.
It kind of.
Yeah, it's true.
just send them off. That'll learn them. Oh. Or they should be
A
made.
Paraguay corner.
They should be made to explain their actions in front of their family.
Did you see that picture of Mbappe on his t-shirt?
By the way, if Paraguay get a goal from this corner, that double save from the keeper is going to become
Yes.
Yeah.
like
I-
the most important moment. of the
Surely
tournament.
keepers should be coming up for this.
You think?
You're 6'6"
Or
keeper.
maybe.
one of them gone down
Oh, way.
again.
I mean, the goalkeeper
same
coming
guy,
up
it's
is one of the best
Galazza
things in
again.
football, right?
Huh?
The goalkeeper coming up is one of the best sights in football.
We saw it in the earlier game,
Yeah.
which I'm forgetting now.
Followed,
what it
I
was.
think, by the keeper running back after coming up. That's also
Yes.
very good.
Love that. What was that game?
Earlier,
Yeah.
Morocco, Canada.
Yeah, book
Canada,
him.
Morocco.
My God, I've forgotten everything about that game. No,
Good catch.
Meg Magnon claims. Oh, there you go. It's a lovely split decision. Do we go for the break? Do I hold the ball? Ah, coward. What a shame. Anyway, what I was saying before was I share the fear that England might go out against Mexico, but if they don't, then I think they get into the final. Because I think if Brazil beat Norway, I think England would smash Brazil. I honestly think like this is the worst Brazil team I've ever seen. They've been rubbish in the tournament so far. I think England would be the heavy favourite. I also think England would beat Argentina. JJ's smiling because he knows it upsets me when I talk about this. Although he will also pretend that he doesn't care. But that's
Everyone's
why
allowed an opinion, Joe.
that's what I really believe. I believe that the Mexico game concerns me more than the two following games.
Because of the altitude.
Yeah, and also just because they look so tired, and because it's exactly the kind of game that I can imagine them losing. I don't feel like England would beat France in a final, but I think they could get to the final. I feel fairly optimistic about it.
This guy's little weasel, by the way.
Yeah,
He's
fantastic.
fully at it. Just trying to clean out
Galazza.
Mbappe. He's been diving like all over the place trying to get penalties.
He's the guy who went down for the last two.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
He's just about managing to keep a straight face while he does it as well. Like he's nearly laughing with Mbappe.
They're trying to take Mbappe with them. Yeah. Well done. Good touch there.
Do
You got to jump away out the way of every single tackle coming your way at the moment because you don't know what's coming.
yeah, you don't want to miss the next game
Yeah.
or the next year.
Want to keep all of your legs for the next one.
I really like Due.
Would you say that because of Arsenal's current situation, you like left wingers more than any other type of player?
I think Due is just the kind of footballer I really like. Those kind of like
Yeah.
incredible close control, dribbly, creative players.
Do you want to guess how many passes Paraguay completed in the game?
94.
99. They just missed out. Oh, here we go. Afters, a bit of afters.
Has the whistle gone?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
whistle's
it's
gone.
gone.
Full-time
Yeah.
whistle's gone, yeah. Paraguay
What?
made that really hard.
What can you possibly hope to achieve at this point?
I don't know, but like, you know what happens when your emotions get the better of you.
Number 23, the one who's the antagonizer, he's got a little bit of a look of the guy from The Bear.
I
Someone's
thought
mentioned
that,
it. There's
yeah.
Jeremy Allen White.
Yeah.
They were saying Galazzo looks like Jeremy Allen White.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. All right. We're going to take a fifth. What time is it, Ryan? Right now?
5 past midnight.
5 past midnight. We're going to take a 10 to 15 minute break just to prepare this part of the podcast, and then we'll be back and we will do the podcast. Do I normally say anything else?
You'll be auto-directed.
Oh, yeah. Do you know, I feel like that's sort of needless information.
Okay.
Because it will automatically happen to them.
Good
I'm
point.
so tired now.
I'm.
See you shortly.
I feel weird. Yeah.
Pressure.